be right back.
That's the first thing that's said on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab a beer. That fits perfectly. Let's make sure this volume is up, and let's make sure the backup is recording. I think we're good to go.
All right.
Trying to choose my dice.
Poor Graham. He's in a tiny little box.
I know. It's because he uses his phone and his laptop, but not his laptop for filming.
Better camera on my phone and a better mic.
Yeah, fair enough.
I get that.
That's okay. Just puts you've been put in a box, and that's fine.
Stay in that box.
Open a bad man.
It's all right.
I'm wearing orange.
This is true.
Oh man, this campaign is a mess right now. I'm gonna go to jail.
Why?
And Baker's turning into a monster.
Oh, where did we leave off then? As I recall, you carried the dead man from the bog back to Thistleton.
Wednesday, September 18th, 4:30 p.m. We Miss Ambrose and I, and on the way I've been thinking, and I think the way I'm going to present this is I think this is the guy, but he looks like. Does he look okay? Did y'all see the picture I put into the role playing journal channel
Let me see.
up above? And it looks like a man, but he's like very brown, like he almost looks like African. But with
where is this?
Role playing journals, if you scroll all the way to the top to the first section.
Okay, I see. Here we are.
And then I put the journal and I'll put like a picture with it to kind of make it interesting.
And yeah. That's one of the bog bodies.
Right. That's I found a bog body. Is that what he looks like, or does he look like white, like Caucasian?
Less somewhere in the somewhere in the middle.
Between. Okay. So
like he's not as his skin is not as darkened as the man in that. Although notice the man in that is wearing a cap.
Yeah, he is wearing a cap.
Which is the cap that the man you saw is wearing.
When I found the picture, I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, that detail is real.
So I think what I'm going to present...
The idea that he's wearing a cap, you can see in the photograph. That's a real thing. So yeah, that is in fact the cap I was talking about.
I think I'm going to present to Miss Ambrose on our way to, not Thistleton, we were going to go to, what the hell's the name of that other town?
Rutland?
Yes, thank you, I blanked. Rutland Village, because it's
closer. I thought you were taking the body to Thistleton.
No, Rutland Village is much closer, and it's going to get dark soon.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to talk to her about this on the way, about presenting this man as, I saw a man go in the bog, I went to try to help him, which is all true, and we found this man. And I don't know if it's the same one, because I don't know if it's the same one.
Well, the man you saw talking to Mr. Boyle laid down in the bog at that location, and then you found a body there.
Right, so, but this guy...
He's also other than he has a rope around his neck and a cap, and he's not wearing anything else.
The same guy.
It would be hard to believe it isn't the same man.
All right. Because that other guy could have swam away, and this guy could have just already been down there. If it's
that's possible, but given that they're wearing the same thing or lack of thing,
I'm just gonna
given they look the same.
That's all I do.
It would be highly unlikely that a guy swam away and left a body that looked a lot like him.
That's true. That is pretty far fetched. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say I think this is the guy that drowned. That's what I'm gonna. I'm talking about this with Miss Ambrose. And trying to bounce ideas off her, because the more I think about it, the more insane it sounds. If we contact the police to say, "Hey," but the opposite also sounds great. Okay, all right. I guess I'm not going to try anything but tell them exactly what I saw and hope somebody identifies it as a bog body or something. I don't know.
Let's go. For the best.
Let's go.
So the two of you are marching to Rutland carrying a corpse.
Yeah, it's closer. I can't remember if we'd be there by 4:30 or we're leaving here at 4:30.
You're leaving there around 4:30.
Okay.
To Rutland.
Is this an uncovered corpse?
Yes.
No, my jacket has been thrown over it.
Okay, so he's slightly less naked.
So Miss Ambrose does not have to look upon a naked man, which is Oh,
Yeah.
heavens to Murgatroyd.
Well, really, in all fairness, nobody really wants to.
No, that's true.
I'm a doctor. I've seen worse.
Well, yeah, of course, but
And then
nobody
Illingsworth,
nobody would be enjoying this sight.
Illingsworth and Salt are watching the hole leading into the gymnasium in the temple. Salt has my pistol.
I do.
And he also has a pound of gunpowder. Don't forget.
Yeah, so he's got the pistol and reloads for it.
He doesn't have any bullets, extra bullets though. I didn't leave him any bullets. I didn't think about it.
Also,
did you leave him your powder horn?
I have that because I might use it. Because I have a pistol still.
Okay, so there's no bullets for a reload.
Unfortunately, not. He's got one shot.
Yep.
You can always load it and just shove it in someone's face and pull the trigger. That should startle them a little bit. And Baker's down in there in the gym learning to be a monster.
Yep. Because he's still down there with Boyle.
And that's
while the other two are watching. Okay, so the other two are watching. Okay, so it's going to be Mr. Baker's going to be down there a couple of hours working. And what Boyle is doing is it's clear he's using the techniques illustrated on the walls to show you what to do. And the more you do this over the next couple of hours, this feels good. You know how you feel good like after a session of exercise where you've got endorphins going? You know, that kind of where you feel tired but also good? That's the kind of feel you're going to be left with after a couple of hours. Where your body is tired and sore. You've clearly been through a workout. On the other hand, endorphins are flowing. So it's easy to feel good about yourself too. And
does this improve my fighting brawl, or is it just good exercise?
If you continue on this regimen, it will. Yes. So it doesn't. You're not going to pick up a percentage point in one day. But the point is that this is you have enough knowledge to know this is a training regimen that will improve your skill if you stick with it. So you are on the road to gaining skill points. Very much so. Of course, you have to keep doing the exercises. You know, like any program like this, it doesn't work unless you actually stick to it and do the exercises each day. But now you know what to do. You don't even necessarily need to come back here to do them, because you've got enough now that you could spend all week working on what you've learned today.
All right.
In other words, think of it as going through a textbook. You've now mastered chapter 1. Now go home and do the homework.
Yeah.
Now practice. Okay. Take what you've learned and practice. And when you've mastered these techniques, come back, and now we'll start on chapter 2. At each time, but the more you do this, the better you'll get at this. Now, those of you who are watching, what are you going to do when you hear them coming back? Because that's not going to be until about 8 p.m. So they're going to be down there a little more than 3 or 4 hours.
So, yeah, in the meantime, I want to get myself in a position where I can watch the hole and be nearby in case he yells out.
Yep. Well, that's where we left you off. You were behind a fallen pillar.
Okay.
So you've got solid cover, and you can see the entrance. And if you hear anyone coming, you can also duck to be certain they don't see you if you wish.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you said a fallen pillar. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just kind of maintain that position.
Yeah, this is also if you wanted to fight, this is also a great position to fight from. Because you've got literally a solid fall, a horizontal object that provides excellent cover.
Only from bullets.
Well, yeah. I mean, if this was a gunfight, you'd also be in a great place.
Well, yeah.
With a nice solid thing to get to take a knee behind and be well protected. But it's probably not turning into a gunfight, so maybe less helpful than all that. Are you guys doing anything else before they come back up, or are you simply waiting?
Yeah, I'm just simply waiting. Like I said, I'm waiting and listening pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. I've definitely got I handed off my knife to someone, I believe. Did I hand that off to Illingsworth? Yes. Right. I've definitely got my small club that I took the other day from the thug at the fighting match, ready. But yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna hold and wait for Illingsworth to make the first move, if it is going to turn into a brawl. But I'm gonna keep as close to out of sight as possible.
Okay, so around 7 o'clock, it'll get dark. Around 8 o'clock, both of you should make a listen roll. This is not Mr. Baker. You're downstairs. You won't hear this.
Okay.
But those on the surface might.
Yes, I'm a regular success.
Okay.
That is that is an extreme success. That is a 12.
Okay, so both of you will hear a loud rustling that pops up all of a sudden, and it'll with a regular success, it takes a moment to process it. Extreme success, you process it immediately. It's birds. It's a group of birds startled, and just boom, launching like birds do when something threatening is approaching. And with an extreme success, you heard something hiss.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
In the dark, can't see where the birds are, and the fact that the birds launched at night, something scared the shit out of them.
Right.
So something that makes a hissing sound, or at least made a hissing sound.
Okay.
Not sure how far away it was. This kind of terrain can echo weirdly, but you can be, with an extreme success, you can be reasonably certain that it was close-ish, but not on top of you. So it's probably outside the boundaries of the old walls of the structure. So maybe it's 200 or 300 yards away.
And it's getting dark?
It's already dark.
No, it's already dark.
Already dark.
Yeah, it's been full dark for about an hour.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Did Dr. Payne pass me a pistol or rifle?
Pistol, I believe.
Pistol. Regular pistol.
Yep.
Yeah.
And did Illingsworth bring a hunting rifle?
No.
Illingsworth was rushed.
Okay.
He got rushed and we decided to go.
And didn't grab his hunting rifle.
Yeah, he mentioned that last session.
I'm going to press the pistol into Illingsworth's hands.
Okay.
Because I'm not a good shot. And quietly ask him, do you think, sir, that perhaps we should... And I point at the trapdoor leading to, like, an enclosed space.
Yeah. And remember, it's been cleared of rubble for the moment because because Boyle and Baker are downstairs. So you could open it, although it's possible that the two of them down there will hear you if you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah.
You will certainly be safer if there's some kind of creature out here. You'll certainly be safer with a door between you and it.
Right.
Salt was soaking wet too. Don't forget.
Yeah.
By this point, you've dried off. It's been several hours, so you've probably drip dried. Although, admittedly, you also probably smell a bit like bog water, which is not the most pleasant of odors.
And he's chafing really bad.
Yeah, because you've basically dried by just letting time pass.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, perhaps that might be wise.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys creep over, open the door, and move into the lower level?
Yeah, let's creep. Like, yeah, I don't want to run. Part of me is like, I want to run, but I don't want to run. Like, if I run, this thing's going to come after us.
Yeah, well, the louder you move, whatever's out there might hear you.
True, yeah.
Okay, so you guys, so you'll both want to make a stealth roll?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yep.
No, it's not.
It's really not.
Yeah, I failed. I don't think it's a crit fail. I rolled a 60, so I don't think that's a crit fail.
No.
Fail for me as well.
Okay, so that means that someone might hear you.
Although, Yeah, no, I'm not going to push
No, they
it.
didn't.
I don't want to move slower and push it.
No, they didn't. Actually, Mr. Baker, you are also welcome to make a listen roll to see if you heard them. Boyle with a 74 fails. So, although you guys are not being the quietest you could be, he didn't hear you. Or at least, not aware of that. No one is responding immediately. But Mr. Baker might hear you as well. Basically, if you'd succeeded at that roll, nobody was getting a listen roll. Failing it means people who might hear you get a listen roll.
It was
determine whether they might have heard you.
That was a successful listen roll, regular success.
So this actually may work to the good, because Boyle is concentrating on watching Baker and correcting, offering tips. Mr. Baker, as you take a breather for a moment, you hear what is very distinctly the upper door opening and close. Except your friends are outside. So
I'm going to chalk it up to that. I don't think it's a threat.
So you may want to just keep your mouth shut when it becomes clear that Boyle didn't hear that. So you've got friends have entered. He doesn't know that. So that actually worked out to the good, weirdly enough. As for whatever's up there, you don't see or hear it again. So it must have left or passed by without...
Or it's waiting to pounce.
Or it's quiet. Yeah, or it's waiting and is silent and unmoving and waiting for someone to come back up. That's possible. But whatever it is, it's not making any noise that you can hear from inside the door. So either it's quiet and lurking or it's left.
Okay.
So for the moment, you're safe inside the door.
Right. Say, I'm just going to take this moment. There's another room, right? Before...
Yeah, it's down these stairs. Then you've got that large open space. Then you've got the narrow lower space where you have to kind of duck to move through. And then you come to the silo area where the actual pictograms are. So you've got...
Okay.
So right now, you're about 30 to 40 yards from where Baker is.
Okay.
Of which about 20 yards, maybe 50, 60 feet, is a regular size room. And the last 5 to 10 yards are that narrower sloped passage where you have to duck.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I don't know whether they heard us at all.
No way to tell that.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna hold still, like I said, for a while, and see if I hear any reaction from down the way or not.
Yeah, remember this is where you got some of the graffiti. You've also got some rubble down here, so it's possible to try to hide by getting prone. Especially given the light levels.
But still,
so if the two of you move away from the entrance and get low, someone coming out might have a harder time seeing you. If you move away from the line between the silo and the door, and got low to the ground. In other words, it's not completely featureless, like no place to hide. Just no good hiding place, but get out of the line of sight, get low to the ground.
Yeah.
And you might pull off hiding if the two of them come out.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So unless you want to stay near the door, that's probably your best bet. You're as good as hidden as is possible under these circumstances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we'll know for sure when they leave this way too.
Yeah, so. You'll see them. They'll have to pass within your line of sight to get to the exit.
Yeah.
So when they come out of the low passage, unless they make a point of looking around, they may not see you at all. Because you're no longer between them and the door.
I'm going to take a chance on that for the moment.
Yeah. And likewise, get down on the ground, so you're harder to see. Keep in mind, all they've got is a candle lamp.
Yeah.
So you actually have a greater than zero chance of not being seen. Yeah.
And whatever's out there, I didn't know what the hell that was, and I didn't want to find out.
Yeah. And if it's lurking, then Boyle and Baker will find it first.
Yeah.
For whatever that's worth. I don't know that this plan works so great for Mr. Baker, but for you guys, this sounds like a plan.
Well, we can at least follow them out if need be.
Yeah, whatever it is, they can run into it first, and they can tell you all about it later.
Using it as bait,
it'll be great.
Yes.
No,
This will be just fine. Nothing could go wrong here.
Taking advantage of a situation.
Baker bait.
Exactly. Now, the other two of you
Baker bait.
are making your way to Rutland, carrying a dead guy.
Yes, as quick as we can.
Yep.
Under the circumstances.
Well, Rutland's about 5 miles. Carrying a dead guy like this, it's going to take you probably an hour and a half to make this trip.
6 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, so you get there at about as it's really getting dark. You make your way into Rutland. Rutland at this point is basically grouped around the pub.
Good, that's where we're going.
Because there's really no place else here that people gather at this hour. You can hear the noise of conversation from the pub. You will also notice traffic on the road. Like, for instance, as you approach Rutland, you see a carriage go by. It's traveling toward Thistleton. In other words, more people arriving at Thistleton for the match.
Is it close enough to wave to?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, is there any chance they'll see us at all?
Unless you make a point of not being seen, they will.
No,
you could get off the road and not be seen. Yeah,
I'm not gonna block them, but I'll try to wave it down if they stop.
Okay. They will. They seem inclined to stop.
Help!
And you, both of you are welcome. Both of you are welcome to make a credit rating roll.
Oh God! Should I take a penalty die for being filthy?
No. This is not about reaction yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I have the right dice? Yes. Hard success. 31 out of 80.
Okay. You will actually, with that success, you will actually recognize the coat of arms on the carriage.
Okay.
That's what that was about. So it's not about whether they think of you. It's the fact that that this carriage has a coat of arms on it.
Is it Delacourt?
No.
I'm disappointed. Who is it?
That would be. What's that?
Who is it? Sorry.
This would be the coat of arms belong to the House of Dillon. Spelled Dillon.
Do I know people from Dillon? Or in Dillon?
Not offhand.
Okay. They stopped, you say?
Yeah. The carriage, when you wave, the carriage will stop. And a man leans out the window. The driver pulls to a stop, and then a man leans out the window. It's probably Viscount Dillon.
Yes, please help us. We found a body.
In the bog.
Devil? Opens, doesn't wait for a footman to get down. There's a footman getting down from the back. He doesn't wait. He just opens the door himself and steps out.
Man after my own heart.
Yeah, as the two footmen who are riding on the back both jump down. One of them is racing to try to open the door for him, but gets there too late. And they gather around. They're all, of course, kind of flummoxed at the idea that you found a dead person. And they're more than willing to help you here to get him to find some people and report this.
Yes,
authorities should know that this appears to be a murder.
I don't know if there's a constable here.
He doesn't know either. He's on his way to Thistleton. None of them do. But he sends one of the footmen over to the Oak Tree Pub.
Perfect.
To find somebody.
Okay.
And ask them, where can we take a body? There may have been a murder. That sort of thing.
I'll introduce myself and I'll introduce Miss Ambrose while we're waiting. And I'll kind of blurt out that the man seemed to. We saw a man. He went in the water and he sank and tried to save him, but I believe I was too late.
You attempted a rescue, then.
Yeah,
that's the Viscount realizing. That's the Viscount realizing what your clothes look like.
I tried. Yes. But I think it's the same man. It looks the same.
Well, he seems quite dead.
Oh, he's quite dead. Yes.
Did you see who pushed him in? Was this murder? Was it suicide?
He leapt. He lay down in the water and sank. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen.
More like to be suicide, then.
Possibly.
As by now, a crowd has returned from the pub.
Okay.
Your video there you go. Okay. And they've got a group of people now. And, of course, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years around here.
Are they bringing lanterns and torches or some kind of light as well?
Somebody's brought a lantern.
Okay.
You don't know most of these people. You will recognize Mr. Garnet among the crowd.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What they'll do is they will, together with Viscount Dillon's footman, they'll take the body to Thistleton's church.
Okay.
Sure.
Are they taking it in the carriage, or are they?
There's no need to load it into a carriage. The church is, what, 100 yards?
Oh, Rutland's church, you mean?
Yeah, they're taking it to the nearest church, which is
Okay.
across the street and up the block a ways.
All right.
Somebody is asking where the parson is to be found.
Okay.
He actually is waving from the back of the crowd.
Ooh, here I am.
So everybody's looking for the parson. McFarland apparently is your parson.
McFarland.
It's like, where's Parson McFarland? And then he's actually waving, like, I'm back here. I'm here. Like, they missed him in the crowd.
It's getting dark.
Also, he's like 5'4", which makes him easy to miss.
Little Parson McFarland.
Short king.
Yeah, he's short. So some people had failed to notice that he was at the back of the crowd. So he now joins those carrying the body. So the couple of large men grab the body and move it to the church. Parson McFarland follows, along with a mob of the curious who want to know what's happening here. There's already speculation. Is it suicide? Is it murder?
Murder, suicide.
There's the problem. The dude has a garrote tied around his neck.
Yeah.
Which I don't believe I saw it before. I knew he had a piece of rope, and we know it's... Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, some people have noticed that, but that's not changing much because some people think, could it be suicide by hanging?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's speculation as why he has no clothes on.
Yep.
Like that's right now the most common assumption is that this was murder and robbery.
Can I catch up to the parson?
No.
Yeah.
I just want to ask him if there is a constable in Rutland Village.
Rutland does not have a proper constable. They have a night watchman. Who he is not seeing at the moment. He doesn't have any proper law enforcement authority.
Okay.
He's simply a night watchman.
Okay, so he just checks doors and makes sure nobody breaks into any houses. All right.
Yeah. He also, his real function at night is to keep an eye out for fire.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
He's far more a fire watchman than a law enforcement official.
Gotcha.
His name is Green. He doesn't say Mr. Green. Apparently, Green is his given name.
Oh.
And for odd reason, everyone just calls him that.
Green. All right.
Yep.
Cool.
You'll actually get a chance to meet him because someone will go get him.
I probably... are we introduced at all, or does he just show up?
He'll introduce him.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll show up at one point. Green is an old man.
I'm probably going to say, "Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Green," is probably how I respond to that, assuming it's his surname.
It's Mr. Haversham, actually. But folks around here just say Green.
I apologize, Miss Haversham.
No, not at all. He walks with a cane.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's clearly an old man. Like, this is... He does this job probably because he likes it. And the more you watch him, the more it's very clear. Today, we would think of him as probably someone with ADHD.
Okay.
And someone who doesn't like daytimes. He's a night owl.
Okay.
So he, instead of doing any other work, he's the village's night watchman. He doesn't sleep nights anyway, so he walks around at the nighttime and keeps an eye out for fires. And he has a rattle if he needs help.
The old rattles.
Yep. Yeah, that's what he's got. He's got his cane and he's got a rattle. So if he sees something that requires help, he uses the rattle to wake people up. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, he just does that. You'll also notice that people tend to be deferential to him. Like, he's clearly a local treasure around here.
Okay.
Like, everybody likes this man.
Is this someone who will take a statement, or is this beyond his capacities as night watch?
It's really beyond his capacity.
Okay.
But he does know who to talk to.
Okay.
And what he does is he will talk to some of the locals, will then find a boy who they will send to go inform the sheriff. Rutland has no law enforcement on its own, but Rutland County has a sheriff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're going to send someone to go tell the sheriff, who will then decide what to do next.
Okay. Do they need us to stay, or can we leave word as to where we are staying?
If you tell them where you are,
okay, yeah,
that's fine because they don't expect since this man is already dead, they don't expect the sheriff to come until tomorrow anyway.
Okay. I'll leave one of my soggy cards as well.
Yeah. They're sending a local boy to go tonight, but they're not expecting the sheriff to treat this as an emergency.
Okay.
Or to come back, sooner. Like, he's dead. He's not going anywhere. We could go in the morning and figure out where he came from and, start investigating that.
Okay. So they don't need us to stay.
There's light. Yeah, no.
Is the Viscount still here after all this commotion? Or has he
is
left? Okay.
He's sort of curious about the whole thing too.
I'm going to approach him and ask if he's going to Thistleton. Wait, tell me how really, really rude this is, and if perchance we could at least cling to the back of his carriage on the way there.
Oh, he wouldn't hear of that. If you want to ride, you can have a ride.
That'd be great. I would love a ride.
Yeah, no, you're not. Okay. Your status is such that you do not ride on the outside.
Okay,
you
so then I
ride with him or you won't.
I'll ask him for a ride then. I just ask him for a ride.
Yeah, he's going that way anyway. He's perfectly happy for company for the last leg of the trip.
I'm so sorry. I will retrieve my coat if the night watchman allows it.
Yes.
Yeah, they'll, when they take him to the church, they'll take a blanket and wrap the body in
my
a blanket.
Coat and fold it up. I'm not putting it back on.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
And the thing is, Viscount Dillon is not offended by your clothing because he's of the opinion that you attempted to rescue this man.
Okay.
Which, from his perspective, was the right thing to do. You saw someone drowning, you didn't hesitate, you just jumped right in and attempted to save his life.
And before we go, I'm going to
nothing dishonorable about that.
And before we go, I'm going to try to talk to a villager and see if I can purchase for, say, 5 shillings a blanket from one of the does anyone have a blanket that I could purchase for 5 shillings or a pound if need be, is what I'm going to say to them.
Yeah, you can find someone who's willing to part with a blanket.
Okay, great.
Either to sell it to you or loan it to you.
Yeah, I'll just pay them a pound, and
that's fine.
If that's fine. I mean, that's way more than it's cost.
Well, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is a ton of money, and I'll whisper to them, buy some drinks for your friends too.
They're happy to do that. I mean, this is really everyone involved. I mean, nothing like this has ever happened.
Yeah.
Both of you are also welcome to make yourself either a charm or fast talk roll if you wish.
Let me see what I got.
I will probably do a charm because my fast talk is terrible and I don't like to lie. Oh, no, big fail. 72 out of 15. I probably shouldn't have even tried.
Well, there's no penalty for failure here.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, success.
Okay.
It would be success with both, but I'll do a charm.
Check it.
Make sure to mark it.
Yeah, you're right. You're so right. You're so right.
Okay.
Just a regular success because my charm isn't that high. It's a little high, but not that high.
Okay. So while people are talking about this, because of course, it's going to be very much a thing, and there's really not much else to talk about. You'll catch something interesting that people are aware. Some people are aware that this is not the first crime that's taken place in this area in the last year or two.
Ooh.
They've heard a story about a murder that took place in Uppingham. Now, no one's sure of the details, but the point is that there are people wondering: is this the second murder in this county in the year? Because apparently the Uppingham murders took place about a year ago. No one's quite sure when and where, exactly where, but apparently in Uppingham about a year ago, one or more people were murdered.
But nobody has specifics?
There's a lot of people have specifics. The problem is some of them contradict each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
In other words, a lot of people have heard the story. It's clear that they've heard telephone. Everybody talking about telephone game?
Yeah.
That a lot of people have heard the story, but many of them seem to disagree or even contradict each other. Was it one person, 2 people? Was it in Uppingham or near Uppingham?
Do they say
was it
where?
a year ago or 2 years ago?
Do they say where Uppingham is compared to
Uppingham is about 10 miles away.
Okay. Which direction?
You're in the same county, a little further north.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I may not be completely accurate with the geography, but I don't care.
You're fine.
I haven't looked at a map to make sure everything is, but the point is these are nearby towns. Uppingham is not far away. It's in the same county.
Well, 10 miles.
It also incidentally happens to be where the sheriff is located.
Oh.
In other words, that's where that boy they sent to get the sheriff.
Well, I'm sure he'll know.
He's got 10 miles to go.
That's a few hours.
Yeah, it's going to take him several hours because he's walking. Well, he's going to run as well as walk.
I'm going to put the blanket I purchased down on the seats.
Yep.
And sit on that so I don't stain.
Nice.
I don't want to stain the Viscount's carriage.
Fair enough.
How rude.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind, someone like Captain Barclay can walk at 5 to 6 miles an hour.
I'm not going back outside till we get home.
Yeah, the point is that 10 miles is not far if you can walk at that pace.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Barclay could get to Uppingham in an hour and a half.
We're not all Captain Barclay, though.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I mean, he's a champion pedestrian, and you're not.
Definitely not.
But these distances can be long for people who walk at normal paces, and quite short for people who can march at 7 miles an hour all day.
He's amazing.
I mean, this is a guy who once walked 100 miles in 24 hours.
Could not be me. I walk so slow.
Yeah, but the point is that's a real thing. He really did that, and he is not the only person in that, not the only athlete who accomplished that feat. That's the sort of holy grail of pedestrianism, is to walk 100 miles in 24 hours. And the point is, people can do it. People did it.
Soren, are you retroing that in as canon?
I just thought it would be funny.
It is funny. She sent me a picture that she drew of us taking the body, and I'm saying, Miss Ambrose, please stop swinging the body. And she's saying, but it's fun.
Well, especially when you're alone.
Like, it's dark. It's fine. No one's looking.
Yep.
We can swing a body.
It's only to get
So you guys are heading back toward Thistleton.
Yes.
Now, meantime, those of you who are still at the Roman ruin, so 8:30 roughly is when the two of you are hiding. We'll hear Boyle and Baker coming back.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Baker, you heard people come in. Are you continuing to act like you don't know that?
Yes. I'm assuming it's backup in case I need it.
Yep. Because as you exit, Mr. Boyle is still talking. In other words, the two of you will hear them coming before you see them. Boyle saying, you did good tonight. Explaining again, what you should do over the next couple of days. And, remembering what you learned here, practice it. And we'll come back in a couple of days and we'll do another one of these. In other words, the two of them are talking shop as they exit the short passage past your hiding spot. They're about 10 feet from you. They don't see you.
Solt's just pressed up against the wall, just trying not to move.
And they're not looking around. They're talking to each other. And they open the door. Now, the problem here is once they go up, they're going to start piling rubble back on the door to hide it.
Mm-hmm.
Which means if you let them do that, theoretically, you might be trapped depending on how much rubble they put on top of the door.
Oh, yeah.
Because that door opens upward.
How much
So it's going to be a matter of strength to move it.
How much was on there before? Like a lot?
A fair amount.
Okay.
They piled enough on it to conceal the door.
Right.
How strong are you guys?
I'm well above average.
Okay.
65 strength.
Got your beat there, old boy. 70.
So both of you are, honestly, between the two of you, pretty confident you can probably move what they're going to put there. And remember, it's a door, which means two of you can work together to move it.
Then you hear them drop a pillar on it.
Yeah, so unless they do something unusual, it's the basic math suggests you probably can move it.
Unless the two of them gain some freakishly strong strength in the time they've been down there. So
yeah, or they decide to pile extra rubble on for some reason or other.
Or like I said, like Andy said, drop a pillar on top of the fucking.
Yeah, don't think if they move the pillar on top of it, then you're trapped. But I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they can do that, even if they wanted to do that.
It's like, I think this is where we're going to die, or at least one of us.
Well, Also, people know where you are. So it's not like no one knows you're down here, which means if you don't show up tomorrow, someone will probably send a search party.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll save you.
Anyway, so Boyle and Baker, you guys come up, and in fact, he'll ask you for help to pile some rubble on it to conceal the entrance. Now, you know that those guys are down there, so you want to do this as minimally as possible.
I'm moving the lightest rocks.
Yep.
And I'm not I'm putting them in places that don't like put all the weight.
Yep. Go for concealment, not weight.
Yeah.
Use more dirt than rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And you guys
He's just kicking stuff over the door.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nobody's got
And then Boyle says, "Well, I'm going to head back to Rutland and catch up with my man, Mike. You're welcome to join me if you wish, but I understand you were staying at Thistleton."
Yes, I'll be staying in Thistleton. Thank you for the invitation, but
of course. Well, I'll see you, if not today, then certainly. I'm sorry, if not tomorrow, then the day after for certain. I may or may not be back to Thistleton tomorrow, but I certainly will on Friday.
Okay.
But practice what we worked on.
Hope we see each other then. I'll practice, yes.
Excellent. And you guys will shake hands and part ways then. Well, actually, you won't part ways right away, because remember, you take the first part of the road, and then you part at the point where the trail for Rutland branches off.
We say goodbye, then start walking in the same direction.
Just walk in complete silence for like an hour.
Well, more like that conversation will take place at the point where the split happens, where you have to decide. He knows which way he wants to go, and you have to decide which way you want to go, and then you'll divide up and make your way back. You should make a listen roll on your way home.
Okay. I don't think I'll be so lucky.
You never know.
I guess I should spend some luck then.
Up to you.
I'll spend the luck and make it a regular success.
Okay. As you're following what was the old Roman road, you hear what sounds like a low roar, and then the sound of tearing.
Can I tell what kind of tearing?
That was flesh.
Great.
That was a body being ripped.
It wasn't yours, so it's all good.
Yeah, it wasn't your body. No, it's not you, but something out there.
I worry. Was it my friends I left back there?
You better go check.
It's off the road, so you would have to sort of move into the bog a bit.
It's a bad idea. Don't listen to me.
It's a great idea.
But with the listen roll success, you know what direction it came from. It's about 9 p.m. right now.
Okay.
So here's you alone in a bog, or above one at the moment.
I'm in a bog alone.
Are you
with
even
something
armed?
that is probably a predator?
And there's probably a dangerous flesh-eating predator.
Something like that,
out there.
We've heard about old Chuck.
Yeah. Could be our friend.
And we've been mentioning his name all over the place.
Make friends with old Chuck. Make it your big old kitty.
I'm not sure. Can I do a luck roll to see if I have a lantern?
Well, you went out there with Mr. Boyle for the purpose of practicing, right?
Yeah.
So you would have brought a lamp, because you reasonably certain you were coming home after dark.
Husband?
Yes?
Okay. Mepicon opened up the block for 4 more rooms. I quick got us a room.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
So that you know what's going on. I put the room on the card.
Okay. Yeah, all things considered, I completely forgot to do that.
So I took care of it. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, thank you. Okay, sorry about that.
Good.
Graham was so upset he left.
Here he is.
I think he's gonna check it out.
Okay, so you move into the bog. You're welcome now to make a spot hidden roll if you wish.
Okay, spot hidden.
Yeah, the lamp isn't doing a whole lot of good, but at least you can see the ground in front of your feet.
Oh, absolutely not. 73 on the spot hidden.
Spooky.
Yeah, so you're moving toward where you heard the sound, but you're not seeing anything. And it's not until you basically stumble on it that you'll see it, at which point you should make a sanity roll.
I thought so. I'm tripping over a body, aren't I? Ooh, a nat 1.
Okay, you expected that, right? Which means you lose nothing.
Oh,
And
sweet.
you are correct. That is a body. It's another one of those wild boars.
Oh, I was like, is it a person?
No, it's an animal. And the wound pattern, what was that about, old Shuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the claw pattern with the extra dew claws.
And
You've seen this before. Yeah, that's what you were hearing.
And I'd like to do a immediate sweep of my surroundings to see if I spot any eyes looking at me.
Okay, well, another spot hidden roll can be done then. So, see if it's still in the neighborhood. Hope it isn't.
Spot hidden, regular success.
Okay, you don't see eyes. What you see is a shape moving against the bog. Something sinewy. More cat than dog-like. But no mistake, that is not a cat.
Now that I can see where it is, I'd like to be backing away slowly while keeping eye contact on it.
Yeah, it's moving away from you. It has a kind of elongated, sleek body. The limbs are set a little too far out. In other words, it reminds you of what would happen if a cat was built more like a turtle. And the tail, which is quite visible to you as it's moving away from you, ends in what appears to be a mace. Like the tail ends in basically a ball. That's probably a weapon.
Okay.
Like if it swung that tail, it would hit you. That would hurt a lot. So not only does it have nasty claws, apparently it also has a nasty tail. And then as you're moving away from it, you will get a look at its eyes because it turns back over its shoulder. That's a very cat-like move. To look at you. And you can see the glow of the eyes. There's 4 of them.
Aww.
2 on each side. So either that's a reflection or it actually has 2 eyes on each side of its head. Where most creatures would have 1 eye per side.
It's got a baby. Oh, no.
No, I think that's just one of them.
I know.
Just a baby.
So if there was any doubt that this thing was a conventional cat or some other creature, if what you saw is accurate, that goes right the hell away. You can make another sanity roll, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this very much calls for another sanity roll, especially that part with the eyes.
Don't forget to put a check mark for your successful spot hidden.
Yep.
That's just going to be my job now.
It's a good job.
Thank you for the reminders. I think that is a success, yes.
Okay, so you keep moving away from it. You'll be all right. I mean, after all, you sort of expected this. You know, you'd heard the stories. So, at a real sense, this is less mind-blowing and more confirming. Like, that is definitely some kind of, whatever the hell that is, cat it isn't. Animal it isn't. And it's continuing to move away from you. Apparently it was satisfied with its kill, and either is no longer hungry or doesn't see you as a problem. Because it looked back at you. It clearly saw you. and then it kept moving in the direction it was moving.
But it doesn't eat things. It just kills them. It eats their souls.
Or it
That's
might
the most
be
cat-like thing it does.
true. It might be. I mean, wild boar is a dangerous animal. It could be carving out territory. Interesting.
Well, if it's been seen around here for all those years. One more little thing. When you get back to, you'll make your way now back to Thistleton. There's something worth pointing out. And this one, well, you're the first to notice it. And it really comes from this, not sure where this comes into your head, but it does. And when you return to Thistleton, you stop at the pub. With the sign of the Panther.
Ooh,
and give that sign a good hard look.
Does it have 4 eyes?
Faded. The paint is faded to the point where you can hardly see it. But when you look for it, it's there. Because they said that that may not be a panther. That may be a representation of Old Shuck.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the thing. It just sort of occurs to you. Go take a look at that sign. It's on your way. And yeah, good bet. That is what's actually depicted on the signboard.
Okay.
And that sign's been there for what, 300 years?
Three or four. I can't remember.
Yeah, that sign's been there a long time.
That's some lead-based paint right there, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, they made it to last. It's still it's faded, but the eyes are they're faded. But if you know what to look for, you can kind of see the suggestion of them.
Okay.
Probably not going to help you sleep any, is it? No.
Cthulhu's not supposed to help you sleep.
Yeah, no, not well. He's supposed to send you dreams, so there's that.
Yeah. At
So,
best you die.
No. So, anything else to be done tonight then?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so you guys will have all returned to Thistleton and wake up on Thursday.
Well, wait. I would like a bath that night.
Obviously.
And my clothes eventually laundered. Other than that, no.
Okay.
I've been out in the dark. I ain't happy.
Yep. So you wake up. Wake up on Thursday. There's no scheduled bouts today. The exhibition bout with Ambrose and Wilkinson is to be Friday.
Nope. I do have a question. Illingsworth and Salt, they didn't run into anything on the way back? Because they were behind Baker.
Nope.
Okay.
Means it was stalking during that time. Farther away from the road.
Just curious.
Yeah. That's when it was seen. Because
Nothing.
They came along later and missed it.
Oh. So nothing Thursday.
Yeah, there's nothing on the agenda Thursday. I don't know if people have anything planned Thursday. But Thursday will start around midday with news.
Ooh.
People who've come from Rutland, they're talking about the story of there'd been a murder near Rutland, but apparently there's been a twist.
The body's gone.
It is.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Damn it. He went back to his little swampy place.
Yeah, he was not there in the morning. They left the body overnight in the church. In the morning, the sheriff, around 10 a.m., the sheriff came down from Uppington. And they took him to see the body, and it wasn't there.
Damn it. I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
My character didn't, though. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I ask another quick question?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Viscount Dillon staying?
He is staying with some locals as well.
Okay.
Some of his friends saved some rooms for him.
Okay, great. But we know where he is if we
Yeah.
want to talk to him. Okay.
Yeah, and of course, on Thursday, more people have arrived. There's probably now close to 7,000 or 8,000 people
Oh my God.
packed into a village that normally houses about 1,200.
Uh-huh.
And
Nice.
we're not done yet. We're still a week from the bout.
When is the bout?
Uh,
It's next Saturday, right? Not this coming Saturday, but the next. Was it on a Saturday? I can't remember when it was.
it's on the 28th.
Okay, let's note that. 28th. I'm gonna mark my calendar.
Yeah, and they're expecting as many as 10 to 15,000.
It is a Saturday.
Yeah,
So
eventually.
Okay. Oh, could we have met for breakfast that morning and gotten
If you like.
information on what happened with Baker in the place?
Oh, absolutely.
We tell you what we did with the body before we
Yep.
hear the news from Rutland that it's missing.
Oh, and Mr. Baker, you should also make a power roll that night.
Oh no.
The power roll?
Yes.
Yep.
Something getting in your brain, boy.
I think that's a hard success.
Okay.
That's good.
You sleep well, actually. You're pretty sure at one point you had a dream in which you were in a fight,
Oh,
but
That's
that was
right.
okay, and you're pretty sure in the dream you won.
Okay.
did you tell us this?
You can't remember details. Like, there was a fight and you were the winner.
I don't think I'd share the dream.
Okay, well, the night
Yeah.
before,
And it wasn't an unpleasant dream.
Salt and Miss
Kind of
Ambrose
nice, actually.
had a weird dream too. Don't forget, and they told everybody about it the day before or 2 days
This
ago.
is true.
Which I want to ask them if they've had any more dreams. That's one thing I would
Sure.
definitely ask them that morning.
Okay.
I'm not
So
sure.
you're going to ask about dreams over breakfast.
Well, I'm asking Salt and Ambrose if they've had any more dreams. I don't
Yeah,
even think
which
about Baker.
Yeah, at which point Mr. Baker chooses not to volunteer that.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, don't call it a nightmare. It wasn't unpleasant. It was just, you can't remember all the details other than you were the winner. Yay. Good for you. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe it's an omen of victory at some point. You're dreaming about winning a fight. You're going to win a fight.
Be nice.
Be nice. Yeah, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
And then, of course, the thing about the missing body.
Don't worry about that.
An hour later,
Boyle
roughly,
stole it.
you'll see two men arrive on horseback. They've clearly come in a hurry. You don't recognize either of them, but it takes only a few minutes for them to be asking for Dr. Payne and Miss Ambrose.
Okay.
Probably the sheriff.
Absolutely
come
so,
on.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who that is. It's the
Okay.
county sheriff. And he's
Cool.
brought with him a deputy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, makes sense.
He introduces himself as Sheriff Brooke. There's an E in that, by the way. Brooke. Not that he'll tell you that part, just for your players' convenience.
Thank you.
That his name is spelled with an
I
E.
appreciate the spellings.
The extra E.
I do appreciate
What he wants to know basically is he wants to know where you found the body and how. Basically, he wants all the details. In other words, they told him, you told him where you could be found,
Mhm.
and he wasn't gonna. He was really a little less concerned until the body disappeared last night.
Mm-hmm. That's odd. Yes, I'm going to tell him that I'm telling him exactly where it happened. That there's this tree behind this apparently abandoned Roman temple at the end of the Roman road. I'll give him as explicit instructions as I can.
Are you telling him about Mr. Boyle speaking with the man?
No, I'm not going to mention.
I'm
I'm not going to
neither are
mention
you.
that at this juncture. Well, shit. That's a good
My
question.
plan is basically to say
I'm not
saw
lying.
someone jump or fall into the lake.
Said
Rush after them.
Lying by omission is still lying.
Yeah, it is.
Hang
Lying
on,
by
I
omission
can't-
is lying.
Guys, I can't hear it, please.
Oh, sorry.
So I saw somebody basically fall or jump into the lake, ran after them, And when we were finally able to find their body and bring them back up, it seemed too late and they were dead.
Okay, so he'll ask you, so Dr. Payne is the one who jumped in
Yes.
to attempt to rescue him, pulled him out. He was already drowned at that point. You didn't say anything about him speaking with Mr. Boyle. Or did you?
No, I just... You're going to?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Well, this is going to be individually.
Okay, yeah.
The sheriff is smart
to
enough to talk to you individually.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
He knows his basic investigation technique. Get stories from everybody who's there and see if there's any discrepancies in those stories.
Sorry.
You're fine.
So are you telling him about Boyle being there or about the dead man speaking with Boyle?
Not unless he asks.
Well, he will ask, was anyone else present? He's assuming you're going to tell him that Dr. Payne was present. But his question is in the form of, was anyone else there?
Maybe I'll be like vague if he's kind of like seems to be looking for something. Oh,
question.
Well, yeah, he's looking to understand how a man was dead, and now his body is gone, because, that's his job.
I think there was another man there. I just didn't get a good look at him.
So there was a third person, he says. You just couldn't identify him. Okay. Do you remember anything about this man? What he wore? His height?
I'm trying to remember what he actually looks like. Would you remind me?
Boyle is kind of wiry, thin. His face is a little too broad. His eyes set a little too far apart. His hair is brownish and thinning.
So kind of similar to Michael?
No, Michael is built a lot more thickly.
Well, yeah. I just meant in like...
There's a similarity in the structure of the face. Michael's also has a broad, flat face.
Yeah.
But that's where the similarity ends.
Okay, cool.
Boyle is maybe 5'8" and probably 150 or 160 pounds. Michael is probably 6'2" and probably 240 or 250.
Okay.
Maybe more, given how much muscle he has.
I saw a slim, wiry figure and I think brownish hair. Seemed to be balding.
And you don't recall, say, what color his clothing was? What he wore?
It was hard to make out. It was starting to get dark.
Fair enough. Did he join Dr. Payne's rescue?
No, he just left.
He just left. Before or after the man fell into the swamp?
Before.
So, of course, he wouldn't have attempted a rescue. He didn't see our mystery man fall into the water.
No, but they were talking for a while.
Okay, so your third man there met the dead man. They spoke, and then they parted, and then the dead man entered the water.
Indeed, it was all very strange.
That's a good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
So you've told him about Boyle's presence. And Dr. Payne, are you telling him about Boyle as well? When he asked you the same question, was anyone else present?
Yes, I want to answer all his questions honestly. My character is very honest. And so basically I'm going to say we followed Boyle and Mr. Baker because basically...
so now Baker's involved? Whoops.
Baker's involved, sorry. Basically, from my understanding, Mr. Boyle was going to train Mr. Baker, and he's doing it in the temple for some reason. Very strange. There's some kind of pictures on the walls. And then I'm going to go into the fact that... we were nervous about Boyle, didn't trust him, and so we're just kind of keeping an eye on things. And then this man showed up. I didn't see where he came from. He must have been hiding behind this tree. They spoke for a while, and they sparred. Baker and this man sparred, the dead man. And then the man turned away from Boyle and fell into the water and disappeared. And I thought he might have swum away under the bog. Didn't know why he would do such a thing, but it seemed more like he sank. It was very strange. And when Mr. Boyle and Mr. Baker left, so I rushed down there to see if I could help the man find him, because it almost looked like he had committed suicide in the strangest and most fantastic way I've ever heard of in my life.
So he entered the water voluntarily, as if perhaps he wished to drown himself.
No one was near him when he went into the water. It was very strange.
I've certainly heard of suicide by drowning.
Oh, what a terrible way to die. And I explained.
I would agree, but I'm certainly aware of cases where people have drowned themselves as a means of suicide.
And then I tell him that I went into the water, tried to find him. I stumbled across something and realized it was his body. And then my man Salt and I got the body out, found him dead. Did I examine his body? I cannot recall if I was unsure how he died at the time. Sorry, guys.
You did, but you didn't get much of it.
Okay, yeah, it was very strange. I didn't have a chance to examine him carefully. There didn't seem to be any water in his lungs. Is that something that I could say accurately, Kevin?
Yeah, he did not appear to have died by drowning.
Yeah, it was very strange. But he had this rope around his neck, like a garrote, like a tie. Was it tied? Very tightly around his very tightly around his neck.
A garrote or a noose.
Hat and nothing else. He was completely naked. And then
when he spoke with the third man, was he naked at that point?
Yes, he was naked the entire time. I don't know what a naked man's doing in the swamp, hiding behind trees. I'm sorry?
And offering sparring sessions with Mr. Boyle.
Very strange.
While completely unclothed.
Yes. And so we rushed him back to Rutland in order to give him to someone in authority and report this death. Miss Ambrose helped me carry him. She's quite strong.
And then someone removed his body.
I heard that.
It's true. As you're aware, I'm certain, the body was taken to Rutland's church.
Yes.
A local said that he went when the church opened at about 6. I believe he turns to his deputy for confirmation. It was the parson's assistant. He again turns to his deputy. Howard? Yes, Howard. The parson's assistant, Mr. Howard, who said the body was missing and raised the alarm.
Did they find the blanket that he was wrapped in? I saw them wrap him in a blanket.
It was left there, yes.
Oh. So was the church locked? No,
not to my knowledge. He again turns to his deputy, who says, "No, Mr. Howard, I didn't ask him, actually. I don't expect it was. Why would they lock a church?
Oh,
the Lord's house is open at all hours."
Someplace to rob.
But they're not really in a place like Rutland.
No,
they're not really worried about that, for one, and their altar service isn't very expensive anyway.
Yeah.
They're far more interested in having shelter for people who need it than worrying about losing their altar service to a thief.
Oh, I might have ended up spending the night there if I couldn't have gotten a ride. Okay.
Yeah, and they would have found a place for you to stay if you needed.
I feel like I've told him everything I can tell him. Does he have any other questions?
No, he's pretty much clear on that. He will ask you, and actually he'll ask both of you individually, if you'd ever been to Uppingham.
No.
Which neither of you, of course, ever has.
No.
He's just sort of curious.
Is it nice there?
What's that?
I was saying, is it nice there?
It's a town. I've lived there most of my life, and I like it well enough. But last year, we had a most brutal murder.
Oh.
Yes.
The villagers mentioned it.
I was wondering if this was perhaps connected.
What could you tell us about that murder? No one seemed to really know anything in Rutland Village.
It was a couple.
Oh.
He really sort of has to compose himself a moment.
This bothered him. This was something terrible, huh? Okay.
Cheryl and Peggy Stanley. Nice people. I mean, a little off, if you like.
Off how?
Who isn't?
Well, Peggy was good people. She was local. But there were a lot of folks who questioned her marrying Cheryl. He wasn't local, neighborly, that sort of thing.
I'm sorry, he wasn't.
A lot of folks wasn't very neighborly. A lot of people didn't care much for him.
Thank you.
I personally had no problem with the man. He was a law-abiding man. But he was a sailor once and had some strange customs. I'm not one to criticize man's choices in life.
Of course.
And he certainly was of no trouble. His sons had gone to sea like he did. And as I understand it, his older boy, he turns to the other deputy again. Was it Stuart, some such? I think, says the deputy. His older boy was lost at sea.
Okay.
And that certainly did him no favors, I'm certain. As for the younger, he turns to the deputy again. Michael, was it? Michael, I think.
Eyes.
Blessed Lord knows what happened to him.
Didn't you say there were 3?
No, 2. He had 2 sons.
I apologize. I misheard.
Stuart and Michael. There was a girl, but she didn't make the first year.
I see.
But that's the thing of it, is they were really done nothing to offend. I mean, Cheryl was, like I said, not precisely the most likable of fellows, and his customs were odd at points, and he certainly was no Anglican, or at least not for real. I mean, he professed to be Anglican, but personally, and he leans in with his deputy, I always suspected the man was a Catholic.
I just nod.
Or something stranger yet. But he attended church irregularly, largely one assumes for social sake, but nothing to offend to where someone would wish to murder the 2 of them. And yet, that's precisely the fate they came to.
And they ended up looking like the man we brought in.
No, not at all.
Well, how were they
killed?
killed?
You wouldn't have wanted to see it. Beaten to death.
Oh.
Beaten? I see.
And his deputy, incidentally, is very clearly affected by this. Like, he steps away for a moment, like he's remembering what he saw.
Yeah, they've been there.
And he saw, the 2 of them saw the crime scene.
Right.
So where Sheriff Brooke is handling it better, his deputy, whose name we still haven't learned, by the way, who's been standing in the background, hasn't even introduced himself, he walks away. Like, it's clear that scene affected him a lot. And even mentioning it is giving him a hard time.
Probably his first one.
Or something particularly brutal about it. Also, probably first,
right.
Because how many murders have happened in Uppingham in the last 20 years?
Right.
This one.
One.
Yeah. This is the only murder that's taken place in this generation in Uppingham.
Was the motive robbery? Was it?
Didn't seem to be, no.
Did you find the murder weapon?
They were beaten. Honestly, my fear is that this was done with a fist.
Oh.
I see.
Did they have
And
neighbors?
I'll tell you, honestly,
sorry.
It makes me uncomfortable. This, he indicates all of Thistleton.
I nod knowingly when he says that.
It seems to me that that's the end that pugilism leads to. Although perhaps my own opinion is somewhat affected by those circumstances.
Of course.
And no one was ever found who was accused. Well, there were no rumors of who might have done it. No one heard anything.
No one heard. No one saw.
Did they
it
have?
It took place in the night.
If you don't mind my asking, the youngest, what became of him?
That's known to himself and God. He went to sea. That much I know.
Right.
Like the older and like his father before him.
But is he still alive?
Was he?
I couldn't tell you.
Right.
As far as I know, he never came back. Either lost at sea like his brother, or currently sailing the seven seas, for all I know.
Do I think there's anything the sheriff isn't telling us?
A psychology roll would help there.
Okay. Ooh, 53 out of 57 is a regular success.
No, it seems pretty honest here.
Okay.
Like, he's clearly was shaken by this.
Right.
He doesn't want to discuss the details of what he saw.
Oh, yeah. That's how it
because
goes.
this was two middle-aged people savagely beaten to death for what appears to be no reason whatsoever. In a town where most of his job consists of rousting drunks off the streets.
Right.
And running pickpockets out of town. Mm-hmm. Like, that's his usual job. That's what he does. And then he finds this.
Mm.
Michael was actually from Rutland Village, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's what they said.
Okay. That's what we've heard so far.
We know Michael is staying in Rutland Village.
Oh, I thought they said he was from there.
That's what they said, but that doesn't mean...
okay.
Doesn't mean it's true.
But Boyle,
when they said that, when they said that, they mean he's staying there now. That doesn't mean he was born there.
But Boyle, they don't know where he's from.
Boyle, they have no idea where he came from.
Okay. And Michael was an angry
man. And he hasn't... And Michael, Lincolnshire strong boy, shares his name with his missing son.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't make that connection.
Yep.
That went right over my head.
Yeah, the guy who almost beat someone to death in the ring.
Yeah,
his name is also Michael.
Do I think of that without being told, Kevin? Can I have that thought?
If you don't, someone will remind you shortly. So
Well, wait. But do I think of it when the sheriff's here? Because if it is, I'm ratting Michael out. Like, there's a very strong man named Michael in Rutland Village. Don't know where he's from. He beat a man almost to death 3 days ago.
So
he did.
Could it be Michael Stanley?
No one knows his last name.
And he's staying in Rutland, you say?
Yes, with Miss Landers. I believe that was her name.
I believe I'm going to... Miss Landry.
Landry, thank you, sorry.
I believe I'm going to stop by on my way back and visit.
Sounds like a wonderful idea.
I wonder if this is the same man.
I'm going to try to get sure. Does the sheriff know what Michael looked like? Can you give me a description? Okay, fair enough.
He knew Michael was a teenager.
Okay.
5 years ago.
Yeah, man can change a lot.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Especially given that Michael went to sea at that age.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was supposedly about 14 when he ran away and became a sailor.
Did not make that connection.
You
should have said something.
So what he looks like now is anybody.
You were aiming that direction. All right. Okay.
I saw her face. Yeah. I saw her. Yeah. Face
I've been drinking a little bit. Leave me alone.
I know.
Just a little.
But yeah, could be if that's the case. If that's the case, then Michael's last name is Stanley.
If Michael's last name is Stanley, the sheriff is probably going to just arrest his ass for murder.
Why?
If he doesn't get the right questions answered.
He has no reason. The sheriff right now has no reason to believe that Michael would murder his own parents. He had no animosity. As far as we know, he had no animosity.
I'm saying it depends on the answers the sheriff gets.
Yeah,
cops like to find out who did things.
Yep.
And if they even have a suspicion, they might.
The fact that it was done by someone with their fists, and the fact that Michael's a boxer.
This guy, if he's their son.
But the fact that
it just depends on how it goes.
The fact that it was done by beating still fails to answer why would a son murder his own parents.
Oh yeah.
When he had exactly zero reason to do so.
Right.
Why would someone turn on their own family that way? Yeah. I mean, if there was animosity, if there was abuse, there are reasons. But as far as the sheriff knows, none of those reasons existed.
No, I see.
His father was a sailor. He wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
But
went to sea.
If he finds out that is Michael, and he's like, "Do you know your parents died a year ago?" and Michael's like, "So." Then the sheriff's probably going to be like, "Wait a minute."
He might get suspicious. Although I suspect I suspect that the answer I'll get is that Michael didn't know because he was at sea.
Right. If Michael's a good liar. Well, I don't know if Michael did it.
Yeah. It's certainly within the realm of the possible that he did.
Crap, we got to go to Billington now to try to find out shit there too. Okay.
You could.
Anyway, is he done with us after these questions, or does he want to go talk to Miss Ambrose again about our conflicting stories?
He's going to let that. He's going to actually let that sit for a bit.
Okay.
Because now he wants to go talk to Miss Landry and learn if this Michael you saw boxing the other day might be Michael. In which case, he'll have answered one question: what happened to the younger son?
Hooray!
We hoped.
At the moment, he probably does not believe that's connected to the question of who murdered the Stadleys.
No idea. I saw Michael fight. I could see him murdering somebody without much of a thought. I didn't see Michael afterwards, who seemed to be like deep in thought, like had that 1,000-yard stare. Like, did I almost just kill somebody? Am I regretting it? I didn't see any of that. So,
well, he's certainly physically capable of doing it.
God, yes, he is.
What it comes down to is why would he do it?
True. He was an angry young man.
This is true.
Losing his temper, and most times murders, I believe, turns out are committed by friends or family. So.
Yep. And often as a matter of anger.
Especially crimes of passion, yes.
And we know that now, but I don't know if that was as common knowledge back in early 19th century or not. So,
yeah.
My character doesn't know. He doesn't.
What else is to be done then with Thursday?
I don't know. Well, I want to find out when the next fight is, so I can adjust my schedule.
The next fight is going to be Friday.
Friday. Okay.
That's going to be Wilkinson against Ambrose.
Oh.
I know when it is.
Yep.
What is it? Noon?
Yeah, it's going to be at noon.
Who tells me this? Is it Crichton?
Anyone you ask can tell you, right?
Probably Jem Stern, or I'd probably go to him
Stern,
first.
yeah.
He seems to be on the in.
Everybody knows. By Thursday afternoon, everybody knows.
Oh, wow.
Miss Ambrose asking him to be her corner man?
I would absolutely love for you to watch me.
Oh, are you going to ask me?
Do you want him to be?
Do
you want him to be in your corner? Okay.
Wait, you're fighting.
Because everyone's gonna watch. The question is, who do you want in your corner?
Cal Ambrose is you. All I was told was Cal Ambrose. What's Mrs. Weatherby's first name?
Huh?
The other Miss Weatherby, or whatever her name is. What's her first name?
Eliza
Wilkinson. Okay, there's not any way to really shorten that. So, I was of the the person that told me Cal Ambrose. I assumed it was a man.
Well, valid assumption.
First. And then she comes to me and says, "Would you like to be my corner man, or however you? Would you like to come watch me?" And I'm like, "Wait, I knew the other one was you fight." This is the first I've heard of this. You realize? It's blatantly on my face. I didn't know you fight.
And the last horse crosses the finish line.
Wait, women fight?
All of them?
What'd you say? Not all of them?
Not all.
I couldn't hear you.
Yes, some of them, not all of them.
Wait. What do you wear?
Clothes?
Yes, I know you wear clothes. Are you in a dress? Do you still wear the what are the things called? The girdles, what were they called?
Or
what were they called back then?
A corset.
The corset? You wear a corset when you fight?
No.
I don't think so. No.
No.
The men are in big old shorts, right?
No. Look at the illustration of Crib Mullen.
Yeah, let me see that illustration.
And you'll see, if you look at that illustration, you'll see.
The hell is it? There it is. No, that's not it either. Where is it?
They wear breeches, stockings, and shoes.
All right. So, but okay. So you wear breeches.
No, women fighters will wear skirts, and instead of removing their shirts, they'll wear lightweight shirts. So the more like the way they do it in America, where the fighters male fighters will take off their coat and roll up their shirt sleeves.
Huh.
In England, fighters will often take their shirt off entirely. In America, fighters don't necessarily take their shirt off. They just take off any outerwear and fight in essentially a pullover, basically a button-down shirt.
Mm-hmm. Graham, what do you want to say, Graham? Say something.
Oh, I was wondering if I could and like as the buzz begins to build, can I sort of spend my Thursday going out and talking to people about the upcoming match, like trying to gauge like what the odds are on either of the fighters, and like just like get an idea of where I should be putting my money.
Okay, yeah, easy to do. There's not a lot of knowledge because not a lot of people here are familiar with Ambrose. In other words, Wilkinson has a reputation. She's pretty good, but many of them have no idea who Ambrose is or how good she is. They don't know her record. They don't know what other bouts she's fought. So it's hard for them to say, is she better or worse than her opponent? So right now the betting line is pretty even, favoring Wilkinson slightly because she's a more known quantity.
So where does Wilkinson hail from? London?
She's from London. No, she's from London.
Okay. Would it have been possible?
Which is why she's better known.
I see. Would it have been possible for me to have seen about one of her performances?
Make a luck roll. You might have been at a place where she fought.
Where's Ambrose from?
No.
I think I'm also from London, as far as I remember.
Okay.
I thought you were born on your family's estate, but spent time in London.
Oh, that makes sense. I just wrote London vaguely.
Yeah. London is your home these days, especially in the season.
Okay.
Right.
But,
okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
Whereas Wilkinson is lower class, born and raised in London. You're born on a family estate and come to London for the season.
Yeah.
So both of you are resident there, but for different reasons.
How'd you do, Graham? What was your roll?
How's that luck roll?
I failed. Unfortunately, I have not seen it.
So no, you've never been at a series of matches where she was fighting.
Okay.
But from what little you can tell, she's supposed to be pretty good.
It was no.
I'd like
she's
to
allegedly undefeated in 6 previous bouts.
Ooh. Wait, who? Who was undefeated?
Wilkinson.
Okay, thank you.
She's fought six bouts people have heard of, and she's won all 6.
Taking that in, getting an idea of like her capability.
He's got a bet against
I
you.
say, like an underdog story, and I put it all on Ambrose.
Oh,
all right.
Right nice.
There you go.
I'm gonna sit Ambrose down if she's willing, over wine, for like an hour. I'm gonna grill her about this fighting with women fighting women because I just can't seem to grasp it. I like to use gloves? What do you wear? Like I'm like a child trying to figure out something he doesn't understand.
Yep. And the most of the fights Wilkinson's been in have been prize fights without gloves. Remember, this will be a glove fight because it is technically an exhibition.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
That's just the legal
it's really innocent. Like my character just can't imagine 2 women getting into this ring and just beating each other. And yes, I would certainly be honored to be one of your cornermen and make sure that you're safe.
Appreciated.
Okay, and you are going to fill him in on how this works and all that.
What kind of hats do you wear Anyway.
Yeah. No, you don't wear a hat. You don't wear a hat.
That's the kind of question I'm asking. Stupid, ridiculous questions that I just.
Yeah.
Dr.
Oddly enough, this is not a sport where wearing a skirt really gets in the way much, because fighters don't tend to move around much.
It's pretty static.
Oh, that's right. Well, wait.
Yeah, and you don't punch below the belt anyway.
That's a question. Yeah. What happens if when someone falls, their skirt exposes certain things?
Hopefully it shows.
On the skirt.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember when a fighter leaves their feet, the round ends.
No, I know, but Dr. Payne just can't. He's having some difficulty with the concept. It doesn't make sense to him.
Yeah, because the rules are the same. It's Broughton's rules.
Yeah, I haven't seen a woman, a female fight a female since I was a child. And those were children in little tussles in a schoolyard or in a yard or something. So
kids beat each other up.
Having a terrible time with this.
Sure, you'll learn so much.
Oh, I'm gonna probably have a couple of drinks before this. I don't know. Well, no, shoot, no, I can't. Gotta be okay. That's tomorrow.
So anyone else to be doing anything else to be done on Thursday?
Oh, and during this conversation, I'm asking her about other fights she's had because I want to know, like, I'm super curious about, has she been in a lot of fights? How did she do? I'm
So,
just like super like, what?
Okay. No. Anything else to be done Thursday then?
I practice what I learned the other day.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Easy to do. And feels, feeling good. You will actually, at one point, while you're doing that, Jem Stern will wander by and watch you for a bit. And when you take a break, comments that that's an unconventional style.
Sorry, you cut out. That's an unusual what?
Style. Like he's watching what you're doing and noticing that that's not a technique he's familiar with.
I just say it's something I recently picked up.
Boyle?
One other thing I want to do is find Sir George.
Hold on a sec.
Oh.
Was it Boyle?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought
I only just met the man. He showed me a move or two. That's all.
He's shaking up the sport, isn't he?
Yes. That's why I'm trying to pick up what I can.
Well, would you be interested in an exhibition in the coming week?
Being in an exhibition?
Yes.
It's a bit soon, but...
Well, of course.
Okay.
But there are a number of young men who, watching the proceedings, have gotten an interest in wishing to take part. So this would pit you against a man who also has little to no experience.
Okay.
In other words, a means by which you could begin to test what you've learned under genuine conditions against an opponent who would be at your experience level.
Okay. All right. I'll try.
Okay. I'll see what I can find, and I'll begin making the arrangements. But I've had a number of young men come up to me who've expressed an interest in stepping into the ring and seeing what the sport is about. So, like yourself, none of them have any real experience in the ring, but would like to gain some. So, that's what I'm thinking. An opportunity for a genuine bout at an appropriate level.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll make the arrangements, see who we can find. So, one more thing before we get back to where Dr. Payne is. What is Mr. Illingsworth up to?
Nah, he's just meandering about town. Maybe he's stopping in the pub, having a drink from time to time. But the last few days have been rather eventful, so he doesn't mind taking it easy today.
Okay. So, getting to the pub when you can, wandering around, chatting with people.
Not even gossiping, just maybe, listen to gossip, but...
You'll be the first to hear, then, about another boar being mauled.
Okay.
That happened last night, apparently. And, of course, people saying it had to be Old Shuck. What else does that? And wondering why Old Shuck is so active. The common consensus you're getting among people is the large number of people here are what's drawing it. But the more people are here, the more likely it is to be seen.
Oh, yeah.
That it's harder to spot when there's, when there's 8 times the number of eyes.
Yeah. All the people coming into the area, that makes total sense. Yeah.
It's come to see what this is about. And, of course, with more people out and about, it's harder for it to hide.
Right. Yeah.
And someone's even suggested, if we all went out and beat the bog, we'd find it. We could spread out and cover every inch of that bog, and it's got to be out there somewhere. When, of course, someone else points out, we could, but why would we want to? Would you want to be the first one to beat it?
Say, Illingsworth was probably the one that actually said that.
Oh, so that was you. Like, okay, we could. And then when you're the first to
But
run
why would
into
you
it, then
want
what?
to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, you caught it. Now what? I'm reminded of, a little slightly off topic. I was talking the other day about the Great Railroad chase in the Civil War, where a bunch of guys stole a train and began driving north, wrecking shit. They were a Southern guy jumped in another locomotive and began following them. And when he started, I always sort of wondered, I don't think anyone ever came to it, like, he was one guy and they were like 13. What was he going to do if he caught up to them?
Ramming speed.
Like, had he really thought this through? Like, okay, buddy, you caught us. Now what are you going to do? There's 13 of us and one of you.
Percy boy.
Slam that train into him and watch it explode.
Is that a cat?
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
Percy.
Where?
Yeah,
Oh, kitty.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't think I really told anybody. Remember Linus? You saw him? Yeah, he died.
Oh no.
I'm so
Sorry.
sorry.
He died Monday.
I'm so sorry, Kevin.
Terribly
He was-
sorry.
Something was wrong. I took him to the hospital Friday, and his kidneys just exploded essentially over 2-3 days, and he was gone.
God.
Yeah, it's,
That sucks. So
and I
sorry.
was trying, it really does. It's brutal.
Oh yeah.
And I just saw the cat there, and it's like, oh, pet your cat. Give him an extra pet for me.
Yeah.
Give him extra love.
Yeah.
There he is. That was
Give him a
Linus's
little
color.
white.
That was even Linus's coloration. Oh, no. Linus had no white. It was a
He's
brown
a
mackerel
pretty
Barbie.
boy or girl.
He's pretty.
He's a pretty boy.
I'm sorry.
Do you
Yeah,
have?
no. Don't be sorry. Give him extra pets for me.
Do you have?
Yeah.
Do you have
Everybody give your cats extra pets.
Do you have another cat, Kevin? Was
We
he
have-
only?
We do.
We have
Okay.
one.
Kevin. Sorry.
We
That's
have, we have one more.
okay.
Linus was mine. Loki is Mint. So it was very much, we used to even be things like, if someone jumped up on the bed and we were in both men, like, whose cat was that? Was that my cat or your cat?
My advice is, as soon as you can, get yourself another cat.
That's what I intend to do.
Okay. I waited a year between my dog dying and getting another dog, and it was like it was just terrible. I was terrible. It was bad.
I intend to do what I did with him, which is find a cat who's been through some shit, who needs a home.
Yeah, that's good.
And it's the best way to honor his memory.
I mean, as soon as you feel like you can.
Yeah, the only reason I haven't started the process already is we have 2 conventions coming up.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and of course, we have to find one who Loki will get along with.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Definitely.
we can't just pick one, take him home, and call it a day.
Yeah. Well, no.
We have to be there to introduce them and make sure the 2 of them get along before we can leave them alone for any protracted length of time.
Yep.
Loki gets along well with others generally.
I'm glad we got to see Linus.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he got to be immortalized as long as YouTube exists.
That's true.
At least that long.
Yeah. Which reminds me, by the way, if you can find that clip, you can clip that bit at any point.
I can.
And
I've got
send it
the
to me.
tape. I'll have to try to figure out when it was, but yeah.
Yeah, no rush.
Okay.
Whenever you happen to have time to do it.
Keep reminding me.
But
But
that would be
I'll get
that.
it to you. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'd like that. Thank
I
you.
will.
Anyway, sorry. Well, just cat. Anyway, so where were we? Right, Thursday. So one more thing Dr. Payne was doing Thursday.
I do want to narc out Boyle to Sir George.
Okay.
I'd like to let him know he's using the temple as a gym for training. Just
okay.
Because now I know that for sure is happening as I saw it happen, and I heard from Baker. I'm not going to drop Baker's name, but I'm going to let him know that it's being used for that. I also want to make sure Salt gets a bath, and that his clothing that he wore when we took a dunk in the bog is laundered.
Yep.
That's it.
That's also easy to do.
Okay.
As for Sir George, he's glad to know where the temple is, and he actually will later that evening sit down with you.
Okay.
And admit that he had heard that. In other words, his study had suggested that the temple was dedicated to Nodens.
Okay.
and in particular Nodens as Lord of Mars Nodens,
Okay.
god of war.
Right.
And so when you mention that they're using it as a training facility, in a sense that sort of confirms what little reading he could do suggested.
Yeah, I'll mention the pictures on the walls that I saw. I think I've already described everything that I saw there to him.
Yeah, and the inscriptions
Yes.
about the leaving offerings.
Yeah, I told him everything that I could.
Yeah, because he's familiar. The one thing he is familiar with is a statue that comes from I think it's Culture, which includes that another similar inscription, saying that this is an offering to Nodens.
I let him know I sent the sheriff there. The sheriff was going to go take a look at it as well. Well, no, the sheriff was going to Rutland Village to talk to Michael.
To talk to Michael and Boyle.
Not okay.
Yeah. So he's thinking maybe at some point over the weekend, maybe we should go up to the temple and have a look around.
I tell him I'd be willing to go with him. I'm sure my man would be as well, and possibly some more people that I know if he's interested.
Yeah.
Just let us know when.
Maybe on Saturday.
Sounds good.
Because tomorrow there's going to be more demonstration fights, so Saturday would be a good day to do that. Okay, so unless anything else is to be done Thursday, that'll be pretty much all of Thursday.
Now we got to go watch Callista beat the crap out of somebody.
Yep. So Friday, of course, we'll start with the battle between Ambrose and Wilkinson.
Indeed.
This will once again be quite the show to start with, where people have gathered early. By now, there's probably about 8,000 people in town, and the vast majority of them are gathered here. People have come; they've come to see the fights, and there aren't many women boxers, so this is one you don't get to see. I mean, if we think about it, Salt's been to a number of bouts and has never seen these fighters.
That's true.
So this is, for a lot of people, this is a bit of a treat, a thing you don't get to see very often.
Whatever Ambrose told me about her fights, I definitely relay on to Salt, because I tell him pretty much everything.
Gotcha. Wilkinson bills herself as the champion of London.
Yes. So I was going to ask something about that. So I know that we both have our flag things.
If you want, yeah.
I, instead of having a flag of London or something, have a sign that says votes for women?
If you like.
Yes, I would like to do that.
That's the point, is you can put whatever you want on your flag.
Okay, cool.
Did not know she was a suffragette either. When I see the flag, my jaw drops.
Yeah. Keep in mind, by the way, that this is an era where most men cannot vote either.
Oh, is this before suffrage?
No, it's property qualification.
Mm-hmm.
To vote or be elected, you have to own a certain amount of property.
Mm-hmm.
So the vast majority of men don't vote either in this era. So to say votes for women is to say essentially votes for basically the other 90% of the population.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But specifically to call out women on that is to challenge not just gender expectations, but also property expectations.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you won and women were registered to vote, very few women would, because they don't meet the property qualification. So you've got two barriers to battle here.
Oh, I got so many.
Yep. Yeah, so just a point that if they decided women can't vote today and changed no other law, almost no women would be qualified, because only those who would have to be rich to begin with.
Well, are there suffragettes in this period?
It's not really a thing yet.
Okay.
Focus on voting rights. The focus on voting rights tends to be more on extending the suffrage to men, regardless of property qualifications. Okay. So while that is a thing, the idea of women participating in voting is very much a thing. It hasn't really organized politically yet, as much as organizations of men calling for all men to be allowed to vote.
What's the crowd's reaction to the flag when she holds it up?
By and large, positive. These are villagers, many of whom have been excluded from political participation. So while it's clear that some of them regard the idea of women participating in politics as just silly, they are catching on to the idea that voting rights should be expanded. So if they're disagreeing with you on one level, they may be taking the wrong message from it, but they're supporting it.
You know what? That's okay.
So they may not be agreeing with you, but they're agreeing with you.
Okay.
It'll do.
They're on board.
What kind of flag?
They have a spirit.
What the hell is her name?
Spirit.
Wilkinson brings her colors are the City of London.
Okay, thank you.
Seal of the Great Seal of the City of London. So she claims to be the champion of London. So once again, of course, there'll be all the preliminaries, the introductions, and whatnot, the flags, the crowd just super into it.
Hell yeah.
And then we get started, which means you should make a fighting brawl roll. And so will Wilkinson. And D100, I am.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Ooh, and she's got an extreme success.
Oh
my
no.
God. Yeah, no.
One punch. One punch.
One punch. Yeah, just regular success.
Okay,
What's
so
your
in the
Constitution?
I have good constitution. That's like my highest.
Well, you're going to want to make a Constitution roll to keep at this, because in the first couple of rounds, she comes out strong, staying on offense and landing a lot of punches. You've never fought someone this fast before.
Oh my God.
Her power is impressive. It's her speed that's really flummoxing you.
That's on Constitution.
Okay, so you'll be knocked down a couple of times, but each time you're able to get back up. You're gonna need to turn this around by round 4. So make yourself another roll, or she's gonna win this one. She's got here a regular success.
Fuse. Okay.
So you'll need at least a hard success to turn this around.
Did I get a chance to bet? Or am I too
Yeah.
busy?
No, anyone who wanted to could bet.
All right, I'm going to bet like 100 pounds on Miss Ambrose.
Okay. So you have a hard success on the second one?
Yeah.
Okay, so by round 5, you're starting to see a strategic weakness.
50 pounds.
She's fast, and she's landed a lot of punches, but that also means by withstanding this, you can tire her out. In other words, you kind of invented the rope-a-dope theory a little early. This is how Muhammad Ali used to do it. Let the other guy start on rope-a-dope is where you let the other guy start on offense. Basically, let him come at you. Don't respond much other than just defend, soak it all up. And then when the other guy starts to hit a wall with fatigue, then you attack.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
See what happened to Muhammad Ali in the long run.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, that happens. In all fairness, that happens to a lot of fighters in the long run.
Well, right. But say taking hit after hit after hit
to the head.
Yeah. But I mean, that's a lot of fighters. But the point is, for his career, it worked.
Very true.
I mean, look at how fantastic he was.
Well, he was great at doing it. Yeah.
But you got to be willing to. In this case, it wasn't a plan you came up with. It was just she came out strong and fast, and was just landing so many punches that the best you could do was defend. And now she's starting to show some fatigue, which means now you're starting to turn the offense. You will need to make a con roll, and at this point, so will she.
Okay.
Keep towing the line. How's she do there? Oh, just fine. And how about you?
I think, regular success.
Okay, so right now things have evened out a bit. Clearly, she's still ahead, but you're holding your own. By round 9, where we go again. She's got a regular success again, so you can keep the momentum with a hard or extreme success.
Okay. Why do I keep scrolling up? Sorry.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now She's taken now as
Nice.
many shots as you have by this point, and now it's more power over speed. Because now she's starting to slow down a little, which means her speed is less effective on defense, and you've got her a bit on power. So you've landed fewer punches, but yours are taking more toll. And she's landed. She needs to land practically two to do as much harm as you're doing in one. So now things are shifting in your favor. Both of you will need to make another con roll to keep going. So we enter round 10. And, oh, no, she doesn't.
She didn't make it. Did throw in the towel.
I keep trying to take out more dice, by the way.
So a success on a con roll.
Okay.
A success on a con roll will keep you standing here.
Do it.
What is that?
That is a weird noise you're making, but it's interesting.
That was, yeah, I have no idea what that noise was.
That's their hopeful fear noise.
Gotcha.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. That's fine.
You know how to translate noises. What'd you get?
You
regular success?
No,
hard.
Hard success.
Hard.
Okay, hard success. So in round 11 is when it will end, because you land a couple of really good shots to the head. She goes down to a knee, ending round 11. And when she tries to stand up, it's clear she's too dizzy. Sits back down, and her corner at that point will be willing to yield. It's a demonstration bout, so there are people who are encouraged to do that. Like when one fighter is clearly having a hard time continuing, you call it there.
Yeah.
So yours in 11 rounds.
11 rounds.
Not bad at all. And the crowd is legitimately surprised. And of course, a lot of people who bet on the underdog are now cheering like crazy.
Oh, what were the odds?
Because they just won a bunch of money. Mostly, final odds went in at about 6-4.
Oh my god!
So,
damn it, Kevin! It's hard math to do.
In other words, you get basically 10 over. So if you bet 50, you would win 50 and then 10% again. You'd win 55. So you would return 105 on a 50-pound bet.
Kevin, I would have bet 30. I said all in on Abrams.
It's all your money.
Sorry.
Yep. So 30. So 30 will return you 30 and then 3 more. So you'll return 63 on a 30-pound bet.
Thank you.
Right.
I
don't suppose that would affect my credit rating at all.
No.
Could I have given her a complete examination beforehand? Before the fight, and then
she was willing.
Another one after to make sure she's okay. Is that okay, Miss Ambrose? Are you willing to submit to?
Are you okay with that?
Examination before, examination after.
Whatever.
All right, good. So I do.
I would also like to, if I can, either like hold Miss Wilkinson's hand and like help her up, or like bow to her, or like do something to show like, hey, good fight.
Yeah, you go over there and help her up, and the two of you embrace.
Yay!
Yeah, that's the thing. Very much like, as in, we were opponents. Now we're not.
Yeah.
The fight is over. We're not. There's no hostility anymore.
Yeah. Good.
This is sportsmanship is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, and she's completely okay with that. And actually, if you get a chance to talk to her later, she'll explain that she's actually pretty impressed. She didn't know who you were. She'd heard about you, but never saw you fight. And will confess that she hasn't really met anyone who's got that good punching technique and good power. Like, she's taken most of her opponents by simply being fast and overwhelming them in the early game.
Yes, I could tell.
Whereas you were able to withstand that barrage and then hit back with the kind of power that really mattered. So look, a lot of cases, opponent, she's landed enough blows early that even if someone withstands the early attack, they're too out of sorts to hit back with any real strength. And then, go to there, she's able to resume her, to rest a round or two and then resume her attack.
It's an excellent technique. I just mostly grew up hurting my cousin.
That's one way to learn it, I suppose. Says. But no, I've never seen a technique like that, and I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Where did you just come up with that? Is that
sort of? I got in a great deal of scraps growing up.
Just sort of found your way to that style.
Mostly, yes.
Well, it really works.
Thank you.
You'll also be interrupted by Mr. Egan, who would like to talk to you as well. Who will once again want to go over, the fight itself and the technique you were using, and he's also very much interested in the science.
Yes.
So, Egan's questions, though, and this will drag out for another hour. Egan's questions are going to start to get a little odd.
No.
Because as he's asking you about techniques and whatnot, you're seeing some of those pictures.
Yeah, figures.
And that's where you start to realize some of the things you just did out there, unconsciously, were some of those things. In other words,
damn it.
And hadn't even given any thought.
Yeah.
Until Egan with his more sort of probing questions. In all fairness, he's also a little more clear-headed than someone who just got punched in the head several times.
That's so true.
Yeah. If Wilkinson's questions were a little more fuzzy, it's because she is a little more fuzzy right now.
Am I around for this? Do I hear these questions and make the same connection?
Make a luck roll.
Okay.
You might or might not be around at that point.
When is it? I mean, is it before her examination or is it after? Or
it's after.
Okay.
This is on through the rest of Friday.
Wait a minute. No, 77 out of 50. So I must have already examined her and then I went off to do my little thing. Never mind.
Yep. Now, also, some of you will notice, Mr. Boyle and Michael in the crowd. So he did, in fact, come on Thursday. He wasn't sure if he was going to, but he did.
This is Friday.
Oh, yeah, no, that's right. He said he was definitely coming on Friday. So no surprise there. So you'll see him no surprise. You'll see him as expected. And Michael is with him as well. They were near the front to watch this bout. Anything else to be done on Friday then? Because by the time everything's done and people have been taken care of and a post-bout meal has been held, it's about 3:00.
Having seen Michael at the and Boyle at the bout, I would have not sauntered over, but after I'm collecting my winnings, I would have gotten as close to them as possible to try and listen in to see if they're having any kind of conversation about the fight, as if they are mumbling about Ambrose.
Well, you're welcome to make a listen roll then.
Huzzah!
Salt, you're my favorite. You're getting a raise.
Holy shit! I rolled a 4. That's extreme success.
So you can actually, even before you collect your winnings, in other words, you can get up right behind them during the fight, so you can listen to them the whole bout. Basically standing like one row behind them, which is not a bad place to be anyway. And what you'll get is the fact that Boyle will, every now and again, will comment saying, now you see what she's doing there? That's how you do that. Look at the low left-hand line into the upper.
No.
So you'll catch exactly when he is commenting on her using the technique found in the temple. At 2 points, you will actually hear Boyle speak in Latin. How much Latin do you know?
0.
Yeah. So, having been around the doctor enough, you recognize Latin when you hear it. But if you don't have any points in it, don't know what he said. At another point, he points to the ring like that is Nodens. indicating a technique she used from the wall.
Oh, gotcha.
Nodens provides. Nodens.
Mm.
And Michael
But
is just watching the whole thing. The only thing Michael responds the entire time is when he does that, Michael whispers praise to Nodens and says nothing more.
Creepy! Stop looking at me.
Stop analyzing your fighting style.
We're not looking at you. We're now looking at Baker more.
so
Yeah.
I can definitely clock that they've clocked that Ambrose is using fighting styles from the wall.
Yeah. And
At
the
least they
fact
don't
that
seem upset. So
oh,
that's good.
not upset. They're actually Boyle seems actually pleased by it.
He's not going to write a book. He's trying to take over the world.
He's
wants
clearly,
glory.
from where you are, he's clearly happy that Ambrose is using those techniques.
Mm-hmm.
Soon she'll
Does
belong
he-
to him.
The way he points it out to Michael, that's excited. That's pleased. That's look at that. That's good. Look at her do that. Look, see how she did it right? That's good. Do that.
Don't be happy.
The temple's a trap.
Yeah.
Well, at least we know Boyle is a feminist.
Yep, that's what we've learned.
Yeah, that's not the lesson I take from this if I were you.
No.
Well, he did the other day. He implied that he was a priest of Nodens, but he met the dead man.
It's on his business card.
Not right now when he met his business card. It's on his business card. Not when he met the dead man. We do that. It's on his business card.
That's not a business card. There's no address.
It's a calling card.
It's a calling card.
But still, he advertised himself as priest of Nodens.
Yeah.
On his calling card.
So funny.
So this is him clearly pleased that his god is gaining more converts.
Yeah, and why is old Shuck so upset?
That is an excellent question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anything else to be done on Friday?
Eat,
I think I'm mostly resting.
drink, and be merry.
Yeah. Resting for you is a good idea. You'll want
wait.
the rest of the day to relax.
Does Salt come and talk to me about what he? Can we get together? I want
absolutely.
Does Salt at least tell me
Probably
about
for
Boyle
dinner.
and all that shit? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can we have a little private dinner and info dump?
If you like. What about Baker and Illingsworth though? What have you guys done on the rest of the day on Friday before dinner?
Yeah, I probably just would have been in all at the fight and everything, but other than that, yeah, I don't know.
Did you bet?
Give it much thought. I would have bet modestly or whatever if someone came up to me. So
Yeah. Hard not to. Betting is it would be weird if you didn't.
Right. So I basically bet to keep social standings, but that's it. So
okay, and so nothing else of importance for you then today?
No, not really. I'm sorry, I'm being boring this session.
That's fine. Sir George will actually also come find you at one point and say that they're talking about visiting the temple because apparently they've confirmed that it is a temple dedicated to Nodens and wants to know if you want to come.
I guess, yeah, is Dr. Payne the one setting this up, or along with it, or?
He suggested it, I think.
Okay, then yeah. I'd be interested in going along.
Good. And if there is such a creature out there, we'll make a hunting party of it. Bring your gun, and if this monster Shuck is out there, perhaps we'll shoot one too. Worth a thought.
Well enough. Yes.
Sorry, I forgot to tell everybody about that.
Well, someone found the carcass of the boar, right. So everybody knows the creature's out there again. Thus, the idea that if we find it on the way to the temple and we happen to shoot one, so much the better.
Did Baker tell us about finding that carcass after dark, or not?
I don't know.
I can't recall. Okay.
Yeah, so you guys knew about it before the general public did.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, you'll discover later that day that if there's more news from Rutland,
Dun dun dun.
Apparently, Green has been acting weirdly.
No.
Green apparently was telling people that he saw the dead man walk away.
Oh. He's right.
And that he followed him to the edge of the village. He did not attempt to communicate with him. He just watched him from a distance and watched the dead man walk out of the church, because he saw, from what his story is, he saw someone exiting the church, thought it was a late night visitor, realized that it was the naked man in the hat who was dead, and watched what he did, and saw that he took the road toward the temple.
Sanity check.
No.
Well, not for you guys yet, because this is only hearing the second hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
You knew the body had disappeared. Green says it walked away. Does that mean it was real? You weren't there.
Yeah.
Naked guy in a hat left the church.
It's just a second. It's a secondhand rumor you are hearing. In other words, we don't know what Green actually saw at this point, and that's what people are saying that he's telling people he saw. And of course, that's striking people as weird, because Green is regarded as, one, a nice guy, and two, an honest, sensible man. Mm. To make that claim goes against everything people thought they knew about him.
Oh, God.
Because everybody assumed that someone stole the body. He's claiming the body walked away under its own power.
I've been on the fence the whole time, to be quite honest, but I'm not saying that to anyone.
Yep. Well,
Except
it also means that since you're going up to the temple on Saturday, I wonder if the body is back where you found it.
I bet it is.
Or is it sucked down deeply into the mud, past where anybody could easily dig it out?
Bring a stick.
Shut up, Kevin. I don't want to know.
Just saying, if you want to test, if you want to know.
Crap, you're right. That's a good idea. I know. I don't want to get in the bog again.
We finally found a use for a 10-foot pole.
Salt, I've got a little job for you.
I ain't touching it. I ain't touching it.
50 years after D&D was a thing, we finally found an actual use for a 10-foot pole. See, you should buy a 10-foot pole.
Can I get a stick, a long stick, or like a walking stick?
Yeah,
like a long one, like almost like a staff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy to do.
Yeah, I guess that's a good idea. That's such a good idea.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any boat hooks in this area, so that's not necessary. But
yeah, no.
I'm going to bring a change of bloody clothes.
Yeah, also that.
Just bring that same.
Pack some extra clothing. Pack a towel.
Pack a towel.
Yep.
I'll carry my own gunpowder for you, Salt. How about?
Yep. So, Saturday, fairly early in the day, Sir George is putting a party together. This will be you guys if you want to go, and you're all, of course, quite welcome to.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll be fully armed this time.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna have a rifle. I'll bring a rifle as well as my pistols.
He's also bringing. Mr. Leland is also going to come along.
Oh, any dreams last night?
Not that anyone can recall. So far, so good, I guess. In all fairness, Ambrose would probably be the most likely, and you slept like the dead.
Yeah, I was so tired.
I did give her a bottle of laudanum in case she had trouble sleeping from any pain.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that will just help the matter along a little.
Just a little one.
Yep. So, make your way then out. Do you know where the place is? So, out to the temple itself. No indication of anyone out here at this hour. And you'll arrive by about 10 a.m.
Oh, thank God.
This place is pretty much as you left it. Now, you two who lifted up the door after the other two had left, did you put the rubble back?
We did.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I assumed as much, but I should have asked. So the door...
Yeah, I was expecting you to ask, and I was ready to say yes.
Yeah. I just sort of assumed that was the case.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that one, are you telling Sir George about the hidden room? Or do you want to start at the tree? He's first off pleased to see that the temple is there. He wants to see everything.
Let's start with the temple. And the tree's around back anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start with the temple.
Okay, so
at least that's what I suggest.
You make your way in. He's brought with him an extra lamp.
Yeah, that's a good
in particular, a bullseye lamp, so he can get some extra light on the inscriptions.
Yay!
We did
which
tell him about the inscriptions, so
I did.
Yeah.
I told him everything. I unloaded.
Yep.
That's fine. Yeah.
So, oops. That way he's going to be able to see them all a little better than you guys did.
Oh, definitely.
And for that matter, he'll actually notice another one.
Okay.
This one actually is complete.
Oh.
It's written on a part on a wall that had partially collapsed, so you'd missed it because of the way the shadow falls on it. It reads, "Pectilis votum quod promissit Deo udente dedit." Or, for those of you who have at least 25 in Latin, Pectilius gave to the god Nodens Mars the votive offering he had promised. So someone named Pectilius made a promise to Nodens. Nodens delivered, and Pectilius left a votive offering, which is no longer here.
He's the master of the left-right double-double. Oh.
And it doesn't say
I don't know
what
that
he
I know.
got.
His pec muscles. Left, right, double-double.
Oh, yeah. Well, his name is listed only as Pectilius. We don't know whether that's what name. And as Sir George will point out, if those of you don't have much in the way of history, is that his praenomen or his cognomen?
9.
Doesn't say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, Romans have 3 names.
Yeah, those weird Roman names.
Yeah. So Pectilius is either his
too.
nomen or his cognomen. And he doesn't indicate which.
Right. Okay.
Like the for instance, the inscription you guys translated previously, Flavius Bandinius, that's his nomen and cognomen. In other words, his first name, his praenomen, isn't listed. But that's typical of Romans, because the Romans only had like a dozen praenomen. Like if you walk into Rome and go, "Hey Gaius," like 10% of the men in Rome will turn around.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so that's why you don't see it. Like, we call for instance the guy we call Julius Caesar. His name is Gaius Julius Caesar.
Gaius, okay.
But because Gaius is such a ridiculously common praenomen, he's just Julius Caesar because everybody's Gaius.
Is the praenomen the one that friends and family call him by?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
I can never keep that shit straight.
Among his family, he might be known as Gaius, but that's because everyone in the if he's with his family, everyone in the room is a Julius and a Caesar.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That helps actually.
Well, it's like being in a room with your family where everybody shares your last name.
Right. Okay.
If you're in a room, if you're in a room with your family, and you say your family name, everybody is. If I walk into a room at my family reunion, I say, "Hey, Kreiner."
Yeah.
I'm talking to everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
But
if I'm in the street where no one is related to me,
yeah.
Let's show him the. Did you call it a silo, Kevin?
I called it a silo, because it's round in structure.
Is it
It
taller?
probably is not. It's
than
probably
the
not
other
actually a silo, and no, it doesn't come above the ground. So
No. But I mean, is it taller than the room?
Only one person that'll go. Hey, Kreiner.
It's taller than the room that you enter it by, but that's because the ceiling has collapsed.
Okay.
So it's hard to tell now how much of this was supposed to be, how much of this level was supposed to be where.
Right.
Because of the way the upper structure is collapsed.
I like the terminology though, because it actually helped me picture it better.
Yeah, it gives it that round kind of feel to it. And at one point, it probably was above ground.
Really?
Or at least the upper part of it was probably above ground.
Okay.
Given the way that it doesn't have what appears to be a proper roof, the upper structure looks like it's simply part of the wall landing on it.
Yeah.
So remember, the whole upper structure has collapsed over the years.
Yeah.
And we're attributing that at the moment to the fact that it's built on bogland.
Well, it looked like it.
Over the centuries, the land has shifted a bit.
It looked like it tipped.
Yeah.
Like a ship at sea.
Yeah. Or at some point, an earthquake. Or shifting bog tides that eroded one side and not the other.
Yeah, it's just
old.
Built on solid land.
Yeah, and especially if the water eroded one side faster than the other, to the point where you lose structural integrity on just one side.
Yeah.
And that would explain why it would fall in one direction.
Does the better lantern show off anything new in that secondary room?
Well, you got one more inscription you can read.
Yeah.
Oh, in the first room?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
That
sorry.
you hadn't seen before. The Pectilis inscription.
Right.
Hadn't been visible before.
Was there anything else extra visible in room number 2?
There's also, though, weirdly enough, another thing you missed. In one of the corners, rolled into a corner, basically, is what appears to be a small statue.
Ooh.
It's no more than about 4 or 5 inches in height.
It's a statuette.
That's probably what Sir George thinks is. It's probably one of the votives. Because he's seen the other one from Cookshire.
What's it look like? Oh,
It's
the
a
votives
depiction-
are what people give to Nodens, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a depiction of an armored man. This is probably a depiction of Nodens offered as a votive. In other words, someone prayed to Nodens, got what they wanted, and had this statue made and left as a gift, as a thank you to the god for delivering.
Does he want to take it?
Yeah, he intends to take it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
No reason not to do so. And once he's got it brushed off, it actually has an inscription on the bottom that reads M. Nodens.
Mars Nodens.
Mars Nodens. Yeah, so this is almost, because notice several of the inscriptions refer to leaving a votive,
Right.
an offering. This is one of them. So this one, when the buildings shifted, this one fell and rolled into the corner, which is why it's been missed all these years. It's scraped, it's chipped,
Scratched.
but it's otherwise pretty intact.
Nice.
In other words, it's in reasonable shape for something that's been through this.
And been here for 500, 600. No,
It's
for
a
freaking
no,
over 1,000 years.
Roughly 1,600 years. These structures are probably 2nd or 3rd century. Because this stuff was built during the Roman occupation.
Right.
And the Romans really reached this era in like the 2nd and 3rd centuries. So this statue is probably between 150 and 300 AD. Was when it was made. It has been here since, because it was left here as a gift for the god. So whatever, either Flavius or Pectilis or somebody whose inscription has been lost, who got what they asked for, left this behind.
And we still
thank you.
Sorry.
Haven't found what?
Anything that says what they were asking for? Or
No.
what? Okay.
And what Sir George can tell you is that's pretty common. They don't always explain what they wanted. It's just a case of, I prayed, you answered, here's a thank you.
There's no statue of you.
But I want to know.
You're never going to know.
That's
No
the problem,
one
is there
will
really
ever
is
know.
no way to know.
I want to get with Pectilis' wife. I want to get with Bendilicus's wife or whatever.
Resticillus? Oh,
Please, Nodens.
Yeah.
I need some.
Sir George is also familiar, though, with when it comes to that, is familiar with one of the other things found in Cookshire, which was a curse tablet, which also invoked Nodens.
I'm going to question him about that. I'm curious about that.
Oh, those he's familiar with. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, what are they?
It's a tablet made of lead. It's about this big.
Oh, fuck, I think I know what those are in real life.
And what Romans used to do is they would write a message on it and then bury it. And that's how you curse the other person. And if they do what you demand, then you dig up the curse tablet and break it.
I have heard of that in real life. Dr. Payne has it.
Yeah. So the reason that so many of them turn up, I guess, says Sir George, is that people buried them.
And they're lead.
Fair.
So they stick around.
Yeah, and they're lead.
And they're lead, so
Lead
they don't
lasts
care about
forever.
being buried. Exactly.
Fascinating.
And I remember reading about one found near where that votive was found that had mentioned Nodens in a curse.
Does it say why they were cursing them?
Something about somebody didn't give them back something they were owed.
Yeah, okay.
So
fair
get him, Nodens.
Yeah.
Is it just get him, or is it like make his feet stink? I mean,
Yeah,
it was specific.
It was something like, don't allow him to have good health until he pays what he owes.
Okay, yeah.
Something like that.
Very
By the way, those things are quite real and super real.
Yeah.
Like, with
I've heard of those.
fuck that guy until he pays what he owes. Dear gods, Please fuck this guy until he pays me what he owes.
I don't remember what
Okay,
I've read about
thanks.
those.
It's a very Roman thing.
Oh, those wacky Romans.
Oh, they are. Their sarcasm is off the charts in places,
Mm,
and their graffitis are just just
vile.
brutal.
Are we done in this room?
Yeah, by the way, just a little last. There's a game called Forgotten City,
Mm-hmm.
where you're a time traveler who visits a Roman city,
In this game.
and there's the graffiti that you encounter in the game is spot on accurate,
That's funny.
including election slogans.
Oh God.
Like one of them, which reads, "I think both candidates smell like shit,"
Trump was
which is
back
written,
then.
which was written in the latrine.
Damn.
Like someone wrote that by the toilet, by the shitter.
I just
That is
really like.
that is so Roman.
I liked that as you got like further into that game, you got like Egyptian and then like ancient Mesopotamian stuff. That's what I'm remembering from that game.
Yeah, it's I don't remember that part. Basically, it's a time loop game.
It's a long ass game.
You are a time traveler.
Yeah.
And the rule of the city is any act of violence ends everybody.
Absolutely.
Which means, but you can time loop. So every time the city is destroyed, you time loop again.
Yeah.
And there are points where you have to time loop to get things done.
Yeah.
It's
Fun
a great,
fact.
it's a great game.
It's
Fun
really
fact. It started off as a Skyrim mod.
I remember reading that. Yeah.
So, yeah, I remember at the end of the game, it has to do with Persephone and Hades, who went by many other names.
Yeah. It's
Anyway, it's a whole thing.
delightful game if you ever get a chance to play it.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of video games, but I love that one.
I like video games a normal, healthy amount.
Mhm.
I have over 500 hours in Fire Emblem Fates.
That's not normal or healthy.
It was college. I graduated with honors.
Then okay. Then that's fine. Okay, so I think you're actually done down here. I don't think there's anything else to see down here.
Do we look in the
So-
silo?
Yeah. The mats are still there. The jugs are not, but Mr. Baker knows where those are because Boyle took them when you guys left, the other guy. So no mystery there. Those of you who've seen the markings in the silos, you're welcome to have another look if you like. You'll, of course, start to recognize now some of the techniques.
Yeah.
Not me.
And the three of you who've used these for fighting should all make yourselves a sanity roll.
Fair.
Wait, the
That's
three.
Baker, Ambrose, and Salt.
Salt used them? Oh no, I didn't know this. Did Salt tell me he used them?
Well, I haven't.
He hasn't
Green.
fought yet, but he's been down here and interpreted them.
I've been
Successful.
exposed.
Yeah.
Oh, Salt.
And knows,
No.
and knows what they mean. The trick is it's really those who actually attempted to use or practice these techniques. Which is
Unfortunately,
not true for Payne or Illingsworth.
I
that
barely
is a
looked at
failure.
them.
Yeah, and wouldn't understand them much anyway. Did anyone fail?
I failed.
Okay.
Me
what about-
too.
Okay.
Only slightly, but I still failed.
Baker,
Nope.
did you succeed?
I succeeded.
Okay.
Okay.
So with success, you lose nothing. Failure, you'll each lose one. As you look over the things again, and there's that moment where you'd swear some of the images look like you.
Ugh!
It's not
Why
true.
would
You know
you
it's not
win
true.
now?
And blink, and check again, and it's clearly not true. But there's that moment where there's like that high-low technique.
Yeah.
That you overheard Boyle talking about Ambrose using correctly. It's that technique where you see your own face in it. And when you put that together, that. As those of you who understand what you're doing here, it creeps into you, but it works.
Hmm.
I just touch it gently and frown.
Okay.
I'm not paying much attention. I already noticed Salt and friggin' Ambrose had a nightmare or a dream the night after they were examining him. I don't want anything to do with it.
Yep. And it is also very clear this is, the temple of Mars Nodens. If the temple has an inner sanctum, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and for what it's worth, the room is more circular, right? It's called a silo.
Yeah.
Is it designed to simulate a ring?
Yeah.
Is this a ring carved in stone? Kind of is, yeah.
Mm. Part of me wonders what would happen if we fought here.
That is an excellent question.
Don't know, Salt. Do you want to try it?
Nope. This is Graham.
Did
Don't
Salt?
be Graham.
I was about to say, did Salt say that out loud?
Nope.
Okay.
Please don't assault me.
Sir George, by the way, is also looking over these things. Landers doesn't understand them as much, and has taken a position basically outside to get out of the way.
You mean Leland? Wasn't his name Leland?
Oh, sorry, Leland, not Landers.
Okay.
Yes,
We got a lot of L names coming at us right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, it's true. So he's taken a place outside. Sir George has brought in the bullseye lamp so he can get a better look at some of the images. Which means, by the way, he should also do that.
Roll that sanity.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he should. Whoops. He'll actually gasp for a moment.
What's the matter,
He
Sir
pulls the
George?
lamp back.
Are you all right, Sir George?
I'm fine. Have a look here.
I'll go over and take a look if he wants us to look.
I say, does this image look like our own Miss Ambrose? And by the way, at this point, it does not.
Yeah.
Not really.
But to you, it did a minute. To you, it did a minute ago.
It
to him. It doesn't
to
now.
me.
So
What?
it doesn't. And those of you being objective, it doesn't.
That looks nothing like Miss Ambrose.
No, you're probably right. It's a trick of the light, no doubt.
Yes.
It's rather murky in here.
Exactly. Well, let's have a look at the back then, shall we? As in, suddenly he's decided this is a good time to get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, and by the way, Mr. Salt, pick yourself a power roll.
Dun dun dun.
You still got to go jump in the.
Yourself from fighting me.
Will he fight her?
That's an extreme success.
So you were thinking it, right, about what would happen if a fight took place here?
Mm-hmm.
The answer to that is something very important.
Dead things, Mike.
Great.
As in, you are correct to assume that staging a fight here would matter a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be a good thing or a bad thing? That depends on how you define good and bad. But
Bad.
if that happens here, something will happen, without a doubt.
No one's
That's
gonna.
what this place was meant for.
No one's gonna show up.
Exactly. That's exactly what the place is meant for. And yeah, one possibility is that you will actually get to meet Nodens.
Please do not invite me to this fight.
Interesting. I'm glad I'm not playing Connor.
In fact,
Yeah.
it's entirely possible that some of those offerings you saw, the prayers answered, were answered in precisely that way.
Mm.
What do you do to invoke Nodens and pray to him? You stage a fight down here.
Sure.
Hmm. Interesting.
Well, let's leave that for another day.
Then we all
In other
die.
words, with a critical success there, you are halfway to essentially a version of Contact Nodens as a spell. For whatever that's worth. And whether you'd want to do such a thing.
Why do I keep getting that?
because you keep making these inopportune rolls at inopportune moments. I don't know.
It keeps happening to me.
The servants always get the worst of it there, Salt.
But nobody says you have to do this. I'm just making a point here.
You're putting a button in front of me. It's a big red button.
I am, yes. It is, yes.
Never press the big red button.
Anyway, time to get out of here then.
Please.
Yeah, so he hesitates a moment, and then the rest of you, and then he's moving too.
Okay.
So now up.
Who hesitates? Salt?
Salt hesitates a moment, like he's lost in thought for a moment, and then makes his way out with everybody else.
He's last man.
No compulsion or anything. It's just that it's when you gave it that thought, and then realized that could be a thing. Yeah.
Does Salt have curiosity?
Is it a red button though, or a green button?
It's a red button.
Probably. It's a green button. It makes things go.
It's a bright red flashing button.
Now
with a skull on it.
Back upstairs. Back out to the tree, which of course is where you left it the other day. The only one of its kind in the neighborhood. You can now those of you who missed it before, you can also see the pattern on it.
Oh, I missed that before.
Yeah, now you get a better look at it. There's
what appears to be. Wasn't that fellow? Didn't he have some tattoos on him?
Which matched this pattern? Yes.
One of them was this on his chest, right?
At a distance, it looks just like the grain of the wood.
Yeah, I never looked
at
the tree.
It's clear that this is in fact a pattern that's been essentially engraved onto the tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a light engraving. None of you have points. Actually, no. Wait a minute. Sir George actually has points in archaeology.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
So he might know this.
One.
No, he doesn't.
That's base. I got a point in archaeology.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we all do.
Yeah.
Yes, we all do.
I never noticed that.
Yeah. Now you will. And yes, it is. Once you see it this close, it's clear that it is the same pattern that the man had tattooed on his chest.
What is the tree alive? I mean, does it look good, or is it? I mean, September.
Yeah. Does anyone have at least 25 in natural world?
Great question.
I have 15.
No.
21.
I have 25.
Okay. With 25, you can tell the tree is in fact alive.
It's your story, Baker.
Is it living a good life? I mean, are there leaves on it?
No, but it's September.
Okay.
So that's
aren't
not
upstanding trees alive? What makes?
What's that?
I'm not verbalizing any of this.
Alive?
Sorry.
You know, it's a living tree. It's doing its thing like trees do. It's unusual in that it's the only one in the neighborhood, but that happens occasionally.
What kind of tree is it?
That's an excellent question.
Does that require a natural world?
That would require an actual roll.
I do.
I will roll to see if I can tell.
Critical fail. 98 out of 17.
96.
We both crit failed. We both fumbled.
That's an oak. That's the mighty English oak.
I thought it was an oak.
It's a willow tree.
Oh. Are you sure?
Oh, I'm just saying things. I didn't take a roll.
Are you saying this in character?
No, I'm just fucking around.
Ah, okay. It doesn't look. If it's an oak, it's not healthy.
Did anyone make that roll?
Nope.
Fumble. I believe Baker fumbled as well.
No one has any idea what kind of tree it is.
Huh. Does Sir George? Just Sir George, or Leland? Leland's he's a rugged fellow.
Leland has no idea. Sir George does have a few points in natural world, and fails also. This would actually, and some of you will catch on the fact, this will actually be easier, would be easier, if any of the leaves were around.
Yeah, that's
but they fallen into the bog and sank.
Sank or blown away.
Yeah.
Right.
So without a leaf, it's harder to identify the type of tree. But it's a tree.
Salt.
Yes.
Here, take this staff, poke around in that spot.
Go forth.
See if you bump into anything.
I start using the staff to
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not. I'm not suggesting actually getting into the water. Just
So you're leaning down, using the staff to try to find something, see if the
Yeah.
body's where it was. You know where the body was last time. You helped bring
exactly.
it up, right?
Mhm.
So
We
it
need a
won't take
boat
you
hook.
long until you hit something.
I'm just watching him to see if he any expression.
Oh, there's something down there, all right.
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Okay, now is it time for sanity checks?
Not yet.
All right. If Salt
There's
says
something down
something's
there.
down there, I'm thinking
Until we're
I know what's
until
down
we're
there.
certain until we're certain what's down there. As right now,
Pretty
you know,
certain.
Could be anything.
you could walk away right now and keep your sanity a bit more intact.
I'm not getting in the bog and dragging that fucking body out again.
I'm not dragging the body out unless you tell me to
No,
drag
and
the
I'm not
body
doing.
out.
I don't want to see it. Thank you, Salt. Thank you. I'm convinced that that body's back down there. I've seen some fucking weird shit, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain
Yep.
I know what we're gonna find if we go looking.
Does any of you have
Smart
any
break
points?
the hole.
Any of you have points in Cthulhu Mythos?
Yes.
Fuck no. Still haven't
Yes,
got
Lord.
any points.
Those of you who have that are welcome to make a roll there,
But don't
especially
do it.
those who saw the first meeting.
We all did.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I fail.
Also fail.
I mean,
Everybody has Cthulhu Mythos but me.
I'm wondering
God
why
damn
you
it.
know. I got
Yeah,
at least 5
Because
points.
I have had a gradual falling into madness and never have gone temporarily insane or had a bout
Okay.
of madness.
Yeah.
I always
still-
or no,
I
I don't
still
make
failed.
the I don't make the bout mat rolls. I fail my sanity intelligence checks.
Fail your intelligence. Oh, gotcha.
So
Yeah.
I don't make the connection.
I failed.
Anybody?
No, I failed.
It's depressing.
Yep. Mr. Baker, you're on mute. Josh, you're
Oh,
on
I
mute.
think he's talking to somebody.
Well, should I close the door?
Yes, please.
Yeah, close the door.
You want to go with Cthulhu Mythos?
Rolling for Cthulhu Mythos.
Do you have
you want.
points?
I do, but
Everybody
I
but me.
just
I feel so left out.
fail.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah.
All right. As far as Dr. Payne is concerned, that guy got up, walked back here, and dunked himself back in the bog.
Well, you saw how what Boyle did first, right?
I did not.
You
I didn't make
no,
that
no,
check.
no.
All I saw was they're suddenly talking. Remember? Because
Yeah.
I thought he came from behind the tree.
Yeah,
I know
was
better.
who was there to see it? Was anyone there to see it initially?
Baker saw it for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
Did you see how what Boyle did before the men came up from the swamp? Were you there earlier? I don't remember.
He was. Because he
Okay.
said, "I'm not afraid," or something like that, and Boyle took him down by the
Yeah.
tree, and then whatever Boyle did, Baker was
Right.
right
Oh yeah,
there.
that's right. You did.
Yep, he saw everything.
Remember what Boyle did was he cut himself and he
Ugh.
traced the symbol on the tree in blood.
you should do that, Josh.
We have 2 NPCs with us. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, go
That's
for
what
it
he
if you
did
want,
first.
Josh. It's up to you.
And called
So I
and
have to,
called
do I
out
have
to
to
him. Called
slice open my palm? Can't I just prick my finger?
probably yeah.
You need a lot.
You can do whatever you want.
Is he going to do this? Do I notice him doing this?
And then he called out to him as Marv. He called out to him Pontifex Maximus Martino Denny.
God damn it, Josh.
Well, you don't want me to do this? I thought we were trying to.
We're
I really want you to do this.
just know how to do it. Out of character, none of us have approached you about this or said anything, but you do know how to bring this dead body up. And you just saw Salt poking down there with this walking staff that I have, and we exchanged very meaningful looks after that, but did not say anything. But Dr. Payne looks very uncomfortable now, as far as there's a body down there.
So you saw what he did,
Yes.
and then what did he say? Something was in Latin as well.
Everything was out of character, though. So you do what you want.
Yeah. Because
But we just found.
I think you do. You saw that what he did. You were right close by.
Oh, I did. I just I have enough points in Latin
Yep.
So I guess do I roll Latin or do I roll anything?
Josh has a big red button in front of him.
Yeah, no, you don't need to make a roll. The point is, do you want to do this? You remember what he did. He took his own blood. He traced the symbol on the tree. And then you remember the Latin was Sum Pontifex Maximus Nodeni Marti. Surge Nodeni Marti.
Has anyone seen that movie?
Simple as that.
Ernest Scared Stupid?
I have not.
Just reminded
Graham.
Yeah. Yeah. What he said was, I am the high priest. I am the high priest of Mars Nodens. Arise, Mars Nodens.
I'm just looking at Josh.
Josh can do whatever he wants.
Josh can do whatever he wants.
Even if he drives us all mad.
I'm just looking at him.
So
free country.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna look at the tree and turn back to you guys and be like, don't freak out.
No.
Alright.
What?
I'm
What?
gonna prick my finger.
Ah!
So there's a drop of blood.
Yep.
And touch the tree.
Yeah, you're gonna need more. You're gonna need more than a drop.
That's very unsanitary.
You need to fill the engraved part. Basically, you're going to take 1 point of damage. You're going to need to effectively. You're going to take 1 hit point of damage. Do this.
Just cut the tip off of your finger. That will do it.
No, you don't need to cut anything off, but you will lose enough blood to call it an actual hit point of damage.
Yeah, make yourself bleed, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, now here's the thing. He said, "Sum Pontifex Maximus Marti Nodani." That is a lie from your perspective. You are not the high priest.
I'm not the high priestess.
How do you make that a negative in Latin?
Or are you lying, or are you identifying yourself by some other means? Or is it a spell, in which case you need to do it as he did it?
You could call yourself an aspirant.
What's his Latin?
Well, of course it's in Latin. It was a Roman temple.
Well,
This is not Latin. This is, by the way, this is not Latin because, in America, all horror movies spells are in Latin. This is Latin because it's a fucking Roman temple.
No, I know. I asked, what is his Latin?
Oh,
I believe it's at least 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is enough to hold a conversation, especially a short one. So he could easily identify himself as something else.
Crap, I speak
I
German.
guess I'd say,
Yeah, the issue, and this is where the Cthulhu Mythos roll would have helped. The issue is whether what Boyle did a rote spell, or did Boyle identify himself, and therefore you should identify yourself in whatever fashion you want.
I think I'm going to say what he said.
Okay. And
Because
then
if I divert from the phrase, like, I don't know if it's going to cause anything, or if I try to change anything, that's going to make it worse.
Okay, so
it's kind of a double negative.
Yep. So the rest of you watching, and about 60 seconds after he does this, the water begins to bubble.
Baker? What have you done?
And as you ask that, you get your answer as a man stands up out of the bog. By the way, you should all make a serious sanity roll at this point.
Oh, boy.
We're all armed, too. This could get very bad. Very bad.
I want you to know
I'm not so sure about that, as he's already dead, so I don't know what you're going to threaten him with. Oh, yeah, that's a different issue.
Oh, fuck, I failed. God fucking damn it.
I failed
Sir George fails.
Fuck.
I failed.
Mr. Leland does not.
We fail here.
God damn it, Josh.
Um,
yeah. Down thumb. Fail.
Everyone who fails will lose 7.
Jesus Christ, Josh. You've killed me. You've killed me.
Josh, did you fail?
Let's roll, I guess.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I've taken
No, I
more
did
than a
not.
fifth. I've
Wait.
taken more than a fifth.
Okay.
Me too. Thanks, Josh.
Josh, did you fail?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So you lose nothing because you kind of expected
You
this.
son of a bitch.
You bitch ass.
Everybody else who fails will lose 7.
You
As the
guys
man
were egging me on.
stands up, and the first word out of his mouth, even as you're watching him stand up like this,
Is it Latin? Is he speaking Latin?
yeah.
Oh.
And hold on a sec. Why did that do a thing? I'm just double checking because I don't remember my own Latin very well. So
I think you can be forgiven for that.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Oh boy. God damn it, Josh. I'm shooting your ass. If I go crazy and get violent, I'm aiming at you first.
Oh yeah, I lost the fifth of mine as well.
Yeah, and he stands up, he looks around the tree at Mr. Baker, and says, "Mendox."
I thought I had already told everyone what had happened before.
It's one thing to say something; it's another thing to see it.
Yeah.
By the way, for those of you again with enough points in Latin, he said the first thing he said is "Mendox."
Yeah, I got 26.
Liar.
Oh no, that's bad.
He just accused, and part of the sanity loss is that
he's
he's
looking
at Baker and said, "Liar."
Okay.
You are not the high priest. You are a liar.
So
he knows who the priest is.
Do we need to make intelligence checks to see if we snap?
Everyone who lost more than 5, which is pretty much everybody, should make an intelligence check.
I succeeded my intelligence check.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled 100. I failed
miserably. I made my intelligence check. Do we get 5 points of Cthulhu Mythos for this crap?
If you have not done that before, then yes.
I haven't.
So those of you who've never experienced the bout of madness and succeeded in an intelligence check, get 5 points of Cthulhu Mythos to start. You can only do that once, so if you haven't done it yet, do it now.
But I do
per monster or just in general?
Just once, ever. In other words, you don't build up 5 additional points each time.
You get an additional point each time.
You get a new point. So now we go up to 6.
Just one more.
Just one.
It's 5
initially.
Yeah. So if you've already had this happen, you get 1 point.
Oh,
Hold on.
I didn't get about a man.
So encounters with strange enemy would be dead Celt.
A bogman.
Bogman. Ooh, I like that.
Whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, bogman. I'm writing that down.
Now, those of you who succeeded, 1, you'll gain the mythos points, and 2, a clear understanding. This man is currently. It's not that he's dead; it's that this is Nodin's vessel. This is a preserved body, which is currently housing a god.
Oh,
how do we kill it?
This is the thing that he summoned. This is what Boyle has been summoning. This is what explained the runes. This is what the warriors pray to. This is the thing that Flavius offered something for. This is their god. In other words, the Celts did this initially. The Romans took over this place and are doing exactly the same thing. And the fact that he spoke in Latin implies that the last time he was summoned before Boyle was by a Roman. And notice Baker spoke in Latin and he responded in Latin. In other words, it's not that this thing speaks Latin, it's that this thing speaks whatever language is spoken to it.
God damn it, Baker.
Those of you who failed the intelligence check.
That's just Graham, I think.
Is it?
No. Yeah. I succeeded my intelligence check.
I failed.
Okay,
did
so
you?
yeah.
Yep.
No, just
100. Succeeded.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so you failed
It's a dead
miserably on that one. Yeah. So
yeah, I super failed.
Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
This is The Walking Dead. You've known men who fought. You had friends who served in the armed forces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who heard stories out of places like Haiti during the Haitian Revolution. of The Walking Dead.
Zombie.
Yeah. You should at this point make a firearms roll.
I don't have a gun.
Please don't shoot me.
He doesn't have a gun. That's right.
Oh,
Huh?
Salt
no.
carries a knife.
are you talking to me?
Oh, no, I'm talking to Mr. Illingsworth, who very much brought a hunting knife.
Illingsworth.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
He's the one who had the 100, right? It was you who had the 100, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, this is what happens when you get a 100 on this. Like, he knows exactly what it is. It is a zombie, and the thing to do with that is blow its head off.
Oh yeah.
Actually, we need to chop it into little tiny, teeny pieces.
Yeah, he knows exactly what to do right now.
Go.
Problem is, he knows exactly what to do right now. You would normally get an advantage die shooting from this range. Under these circumstances, you don't.
Firing from the hip, baby.
Yeah.
Shoot him, Illingsworth.
So am I getting the
Am
bonus
I-
die or not?
No.
Am I in line
If
of
this was a
fire?
shot you meant to take, you would get a bonus die.
So I failed. Then I failed.
Okay, so he just raises his rifle and just fires it in the direction of the man.
It's like a
Like,
salute.
We can't tell what it was because he brought the gun up without aiming. The hands working mechanically. He fires, and then
Oh my
without,
God.
there's no processing as he sets the gun down and begins the process of reloading.
Or would I affix the bayonet? I was thinking about affixing the bayonet.
Or fix it,
actually,
whichever you
after.
prefer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and who else failed on the intelligence roll?
Oh, I succeed on the intelligence roll.
Okay, so
The rest
you
of us
also,
succeeded, I think.
yeah, you don't have a sense of what this thing is, other than it clearly is a dead man, and the way it stands, you've seen that stance before. It's defensive stance. That's a fighting stance.
My can I make a pitch for what Salt might do in this moment?
Yeah, sure.
Draw his knife, start screaming, and jump into the water to try and stab a god.
God
Jump into
damn
the
it,
water?
Salt.
Okay, so not the man who's standing there, but rather in the water.
Well, I
Oh
think
no,
you meant-
I thought he was still in the bog.
No, he climbed up out of the water.
No.
Oh,
he's
okay. Then
standing.
I will.
He's
Then I will
standing
draw
up.
my knife, scream, and rush a god with a knife.
Okay, make yourself a fighting roll, fighting knife.
God damn it, Salt. I don't want to replace you.
This makes perfect logical sense.
No, it does. It totally
Ooh,
does.
that's an extreme success on his part.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That-
You're going to get...
Wait. Did you roll?
Oh no, you're right. I did. Lucky for you. I did it
Kevin is-
wrong. I do that all the
Yeah.
damn time. I forget to switch it.
Kevin's
Okay,
trying to murder
maybe
us.
this is better. Okay, that's still a success. It's still a hard
That's
success.
still a
God
damn good roll.
Damn, that's a good roll.
Yeah.
I got normal success.
Okay. He's got a hard success. So, as for you,
Snaps your head off. Throws it into the
Nope.
bog.
and I have to switch that out again. Need that. And
Oh, wow. Okay. Is there a damage bonus?
well, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a lot.
So you're going to take 8 points of damage
Oh, my God.
as you rush it, and it extends a hand, block, drop, boom. For those of you observing, a low line uppercut that catches Salt in the chest above the heart and drops him 2 or 3 feet behind where he started.
Jesus Christ. Are there snapping noises?
I fail my con roll. I go unconscious immediately.
Can I?
Was that what's your hit points?
11 hit points. That's absolutely a major wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You should make a luck roll to see if anything is broken.
I'm assuming his
Can I-
sternum is
can I
He
definitely
goes.
broken.
The shock
Try
sends him
to-
to the ground and out just like that. It's
I
possible.
failed.
Yeah, he's probably some bones have probably been broken. as well.
Ribs, at least. The guy punched him
Probably,
in the
yeah.
chest, right?
Yeah.
The block, and then...
Boom, right in the chest.
Okay, I don't think I even need a medicine roll to tell what's going on there.
That was 8 damage, right?
8 total damage. Yeah,
All right.
and you're down. He
Question
does not. It
that
doesn't move on you any further. So that on the positive side, you're alive, and it does not appear to be moving up to attack you again. Then there's Ms. Ambrose. and Mr. Baker both apparently have a plan, I hope.
Yes.
Yes, unsummon.
Yep.
Say it backwards.
Yeah, that's not how this shit works.
My plan is to run in there and like carry him out.
Who,
Okay,
Salt?
so you're grabbing Salt and carrying him away, moving
Yeah.
him away from the man.
God, I look at that in terror, thinking
Easy to do.
broken ribs, pierced lungs now.
Yeah, you will want to. However, you will want to make yourself. What do I want to do here? Actually, a first aid roll to move him without risk of further injury.
Or do you just grab him and run? Not give a shit. She is temporarily
trying
insane.
To, move him from what I think is a bad time.
You just killed my man. You just killed my man.
Oh God, I put no points in first aid. Let's go.
Well, I think it's still at 30.
Yeah, it starts at 30.
Okay. I got 19.
Yeah, so you'll be able to move him safely.
Fine.
Good
So
rolls.
you move him backward without further harm.
Mark that box.
Yeah, and mark
that
aid.
box.
That's true. And Baker,
Um,
the last thing he said was accusing you of being a liar.
Does anyone else know Latin?
I don't.
Okay.
You know that I do. You probably know I do. We've known each other for quite some time. I'm pretty fluent in Latin.
First off, I'd like to figure out if I remember if there was a unsummoning ritual that put him back in the bog.
No, they conversed, they sparred, and then the man went back into the bog on his own.
No, he sparred with Baker.
Yeah. And then he went back into the bog on his own.
Maybe one of us has to fight him and then...
No, don't put ideas in people's heads that are going to be bad ideas.
I say, oh holy Odin, I apologize for my transgression. I only meant to summon you. I did not mean to upset you.
That's awesome.
He puts his hands up like this.
I feel like he wants me to start doing it again, but I'm also worried that he's gonna grab my arms and like throw me.
Well, I guess we're about to find out. One way or the other. What are you doing?
Oh no.
Okay, here goes. I have no other means of. I'm gonna try to do the lowest jab at one of the hands to see.
Well,
I'm waiting for him to like grab me.
Well, make a fighting roll.
Illingsworth is working on his fucking bayonet right now.
Yeah, and you're about to make a move there, unless somebody stops you, which no one is going to.
I got a bout of madness going.
Yeah. Yep.
You tell me what I do.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, so you're. Oh. Yeah. So Illingsworth's setting the bayonet. Payne, you also lost 7 points.
Yes.
Did you hit the 20% threshold?
I hit the 20% threshold. I made my intelligence check, which means I make the connections. I have a bout of madness. I am temporarily insane.
So understand this is Nodin's.
Yep.
And with that connection, you understand what's got to happen here.
Okay, what?
What's going to happen here? Okay. You call this entity.
I didn't.
Because you learned to fight.
I don't want to.
And that's what Baker is doing. He's right. You've got to stop Illingsworth.
Okay, attack Illingsworth. While he's distracted, hopefully he doesn't notice until I actually take him to the ground.
Make a fighting roll. He's focused on the one hand.
Fighter.
On the one hand, he's a better fighter than you, and he's armed. On the other hand, he's focused intensely on what he intends to do next.
Does he see me coming? What are Sir George and Leland doing?
Sir George has also failed his sanity roll.
Yeah.
He is watching the whole thing, and you see Sir George move and sort of mirrors the man's stance. Like, oh, I get it. Leland, on the other hand, is standing, looking around. Leland has not lost it, the problem, Leland's problem is he hasn't lost his sanity points, or at least not more than one or two of them. But he's not sure what to do next because nothing in his experience or training has taught him what do I do in this circumstance. So he's being rational about it, which is he's trying to make a decision as to what I should do.
Do I notice?
Did mine get launched 3 feet backwards by a single blow?
Well, he saw that, he doesn't want to fight the man.
Do I notice in my madness? Remember, I'm out of my head right now. I know? Am I of enough mind to notice Leland is indecisive?
Yeah, he's standing there doing nothing at the moment.
I yell, "Leland, get him!" and I point at Illingsworth. And then I go, "Look out for that spider!" And I just do this at Illingsworth, like I'm leaping bodily at Illingsworth. I don't know how to fight. I'm just going for it.
And Leland will he'll help you, which means 2 of you are attempting to tackle Illingsworth.
So we get a bonus die if there's 2 of us, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. I just want to take him to the ground. I don't want to hurt him.
And he gets an extreme success.
You did that wrong again.
Oh, I did it wrong again, didn't I?
Yeah.
I always do that wrong.
Holy
shit! Doing that.
15!
That's a success. Regular success. We'll make that.
Check.
Punches in the mud.
So Leland has a regular success.
Wait.
So do you.
Do I want to fight back?
Did you even see us coming? Is my question. Look out! There's a spider, and I point, and then I just
I don't think that would have even mattered at that point.
Yeah. So
I'll focus on the dead body in front of me.
So you're trying to mount your bayonet to attack when 2 guys tackle you.
Do you do this to us, Illingsworth? Just wait.
One moment, please.
And as you guys are taking him to the ground, Baker and the other guy are actually, and the man are actually fighting. As Sir George sort of shadow boxes the whole thing.
Oh God!
Watching the style, watching the technique, and
good for them.
After and is Miss Ambrose doing anything else? You've moved Salt away from the danger zone. He's clearly injured.
I can't help you there. Probably go.
Well, you also understood what he is, which means you know what this is. No one should intervene now.
Yeah.
2 men.
I'm just going to
no more, no less.
My eyes on Baker to see what's going to happen.
Can I whisper to Illingsworth? Can I get close enough to his ear?
Oh yeah.
To just start saying, "It's a god! It's a god! You can't hurt a god! Stay down! Stay down! Stay down! You can't hurt a god!" Or something.
He's not staying down, but 2 of you are on top of him.
Okay.
So you've got him, 2 guys against 1. So you've got him under control here.
For the moment.
And as for Baker, this will go on for, it seems like forever. For those of you watching, it's actually about 50 to 60 seconds.
I'm not watching. I'm trying to keep Illingsworth
as the 2 of them go at it, your combinations of punches, and the man just moves his hands each time, capturing each punch like a trainer would.
God damn it.
You're picking this up now. And
what
then
you gonna do?
What's that?
Oh, I'm just curious about what Baker's going to do next.
My hope is that if I spar with him, that will, I guess, atone or reset or whatever. And
well, that's what you're doing for the moment. And then he puts his hands down and says, "Bene factum."
Good something.
Well done.
Ah!
Well, that's good.
Memoriae.
That I don't know.
Remember.
Ah.
Ave, atque, vale.
Maybe water?
I heard something about water.
Goodbye. Hail and farewell.
Oh, bye. You know what? This is not French.
Yeah.
It is not.
And he turns back to the swamp.
It worked.
So you know how you get 5% Cthulhu Mythos the first time you do that? You also get 5% in Brawl the first time you do that. Because this time you called him, not Boyle.
Damn. I want to do it.
We are fucked.
So you get to add 5 points to your Brawl skill and subtract 5 points from your Sanity score on a 1-for-1 trade.
Oh, great.
Ha!
Oh boy.
In other words, your fighting skill goes up, your Sanity score goes down.
Wait, 5 points is does he have to check for temp?
No.
Okay.
Not additional, there's just a trade. And I suspect that the more you could do this more often if you wished. In other words, you could continue trading Sanity points for skill in Brawl.
You can do it right now.
I don't think you do it right now, but I think you can come back here. I think you can come back here every day and trade a point and a point. Every goddamn day if you wanted to.
Who bets Michael's done that a lot?
Yeah.
I do.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I bet.
I think
He's fucking
now we
nuts.
know. Now we know how that works, don't we?
Yeah.
Is Illingsworth still struggling against us? And
He'll calm down once the man has settled back into the bog. Because once again, he walks into the water and then lowers himself face down into the bog.
I'm not looking. I don't even want to know. I'm just watching Illingsworth and trying to keep him on the ground.
Yep.
I've lost my shit.
Yep. And as it's past 11 already,
Unhand me. This is quite uncalled for.
With the unhand me and he sits up.
That's a good ending, actually.
That's a good place to wrap things up for tonight. So
All
we
right.
pick up with the aftermath of the madness next time, and now we know what Boyle did, what Michael did. And here's a terrible thought to wrap things up on.
No.
If Michael is down that many sanity points,
all of them,
does the murder of his parents have to make sense at that point?
Nope.
No. Right.
I'm saying it was him.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
With a psychology check, could you tell if someone is completely mad?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, okay. I mean, it would take an interrogation, like an interview of some kind. But...
Well, also some people, like remember the Reverend, for instance, people who have gone to zero sen voluntarily.
Oh yeah.
Can often function and therefore can attempt to fool you by opposing.
Okay.
Although in all fairness, a lot of people can. So if you want to know if someone is insane, psychology can. But if they don't want to be judged that way, they can resist it with a skill like fast talk or persuade.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
So there are some people you can't. Some people you can't tell, and some people can actively attempt to resist you.
So it would come down to a roll to check whether I could say this Michael is completely mad.
Yeah. In some cases, you can simply just. Yeah. In some cases, you can simply just do it. In other cases, people can and will attempt to resist you doing so.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Damn.
For instance, in this case, I would be willing to bet that Boyle probably went to zero san voluntarily.
Mm-hmm.
By doing what he saw repeatedly, whereas Michael may not have.
Right. I'm not really suspicious of. I don't know what to think of Boyle yet. This is pretty fucked up right there, Kyle.
Well, Boyle's the one who conjured the man the first time.
Yeah.
The reason Baker knew what to do was he saw Boyle do it.
See, sometimes I'm slow picking up on these things.
Baker would not have known how to do that if he had it bit right there and watched Boyle do it.
God damn it, Baker! You about fucking wiped us all out. All right, fair enough though. Hey, it was interesting.
Fair enough. It was fun.
All right. Are we gonna pick up in 2 weeks' time again?
That should work for me. That's the week before Thanksgiving week.
Oh right, American Thanksgiving.
American Thanksgiving. Sorry.
American Thanksgiving. Yes.
Sorry. The 19th.
Up here.
Yeah, we have that.
When is your Thanksgiving? Do you have it?
We already had it
in October.
What are you thanking? I mean, what does it represent?
Not being American.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I want to be.
Ooh, yeah. Thanks for not being in this shit show.
Yeah. What does it represent? I mean, ours is like the pilgrims and all this stuff.
Same thing.
Basically the same thing. Settlers, colonizers. Okay.
Yep.
Except theirs is a little bit more honest.
What'd you say, Josh?
I don't think I'm going to be available on the 19th. I know I'm working then.
Oh.
I don't know how late it's going to be.
All right. Well, what do we want to do?
Fuck him. Let's throw him in the bog. He just fucked us all over.
I can do the 26th.
Sure.
The 26th is the day before
I'm okay with that, though.
day before Thanksgiving. I don't have a problem with that, but
I don't have a problem with it.
okay, yeah.
Good.
Let's
All
move
right, then
Regency
let's move to the
Cthulhu.
26th then.
Well, maybe we'll run
8:20.
two Down Darker Trails in a row, possibly.
As far as I know right now, I don't have a problem with it. So.
All right, well, I'm putting it in the calendar for now then.
26th for the next Regency Cthulhu.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right, well, if anybody's still around, thank you for watching. We appreciate you. This was fun, crazy. What the
Wacky.
fuck? I don't know what the fuck it was tonight. This did not go anywhere near where I
This
thought
was
it was going to go.
Cthulhu.
And so let's all just
Yep.
say goodnight, everybody, as Josh makes this frightening silhouette against the back wall.
Yep.
Goodbye. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.